pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
My bitch a choosy lover, never fuck without a rubber. Never in the sheets like it on top of the cover. Money on the dresser, drive a compressor. Top notch hoes, get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the buck for $40 in the club. Fucking up the game, bitch, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000 a pop, I'm pulling business off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some hoes wanna choose, but them bitches too scary. Your bitch chose me, you ain't a pimp, you a fairy.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine partners.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Artie's Corporate Fiction. We are here today with an awesome guest, my co-host for the evening, Joe from Common Sense Academy. How you doing, man? It's been a long time since we did something together.
I know. I think it's been over a year. I'm good, Artie.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on, man.
Actually, I want to say it's actually been 2 years. I think the last time we had a discussion was like in summer of 2019. I had just moved into my house. I think
You know what?
It's been a while.
Yeah, I think you're right because I started the channel in like the spring of 2019, and it's just the world has been like since then.
Right on. So, we kind of had a general idea of what we were going to talk about, just like regular sovereign citizens. Like, I found a video. Well, let me just put this on. I didn't find the video. Mr. Juan Galt, who is always finding me content for some reason, he posted this video of yet another wannabe guru. I guess you guys know of the guru I highlighted yesterday, who offered his legal his non-legal services of $2,500 to help somebody in a federal litigation. But we have a new guy, a new titan of intellectual thought in the sovereign citizen right to travel echelon, as it were. I'm going to post it here in the chat. Where was it? His name is Copperstopper. So he's going to educate all of us. So let me just get that share going.
Okay.
Now, already we have the best first impression. Right?
Oh yeah. I'm ready to go, Artie. I'm ready to go, man. Let me just say before we start talking about sovereign citizens and their frauds. So I do criminal defense, and I was doing DUIs in this one county. Okay, they do a bunch of DUIs, and there was like a retired cop there who was helping these people through DUIs.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
and it made me think of sovereign citizens because I'm pretty sure now he wasn't going into court, Artie, but he was like giving them advice outside the courtroom, and then they went in and then they came out and he kept giving them advice. And I'm thinking to myself, this is sovereign citizen stuff. You know, it's a legal practice of law. I just had to throw that out there.
Well, was he saying the usual stuff, or was he?
Well, no, it wasn't sovereign citizen stuff. It was just a legal practice of law. Like he was doing what we do, like giving them, legit.
Oh, like full on legal advice. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if he charged them, but regardless, he shouldn't be doing that. You know, probably did charge them.
Hey, what's sizzling, everybody? Copperstopper here. I just want to go over some things, had some comments. some emails sent to me, some bootlickers, you know what I mean, about the right to travel. You do have the right to travel. Several Supreme Court justices have ruled on this, and it's
Thank
not
you, Barbara, for the $5 sticker.
It's not a matter of, oh, it's easier if you just comply. If you think or say that just bowing down and complying to the police just because they said so is it's easier, and you're the problem. Okay, you need to. Everyone needs to stand up for their rights. You know, I've heard it said by many auditors, rights are like muscles. If you don't use them, you lose them. And that's what's going on. A lot of people just bow down and hand over their information. They do whatever they're told to do, unlawful or not.
Part of me is wondering, where is he recording this
that's
from?
why
It looks
we
like a
are
break
where
room,
we are
but
today.
a break room where?
And I don't believe,
I want to say a tattoo shop.
I don't believe that we should just be
Or a piercing shop because of that light over there.
complying with unlawful
Maybe.
orders just to make things easier on us. The easy part is, what would make it easier on us is if everyone would stand up for their rights and put these people in their place. They work for us, not the other way around. If you have not committed a crime, which, there's a big difference between committing a crime and not obeying orders that you shouldn't be given anyway. If you haven't committed a crime, they have no authority. Zero authority. No.
All right,
crime, no authority.
let's
If you
keep
have
it
not
usual.
they work for us. We don't work for them. And that is a huge misunderstanding. Or just use.
He kind of goes. All right, he gets to the paperwork here in a bit. Hang on, I forgot how
They
long
make
he
you do, you know what I mean?
rambles.
But we're gonna get into this. This can explain it more than better than I can.
I'm always up
I'm
for a
gonna turn
good
the
ramble.
camera so you can see what I'm reading from as I'm reading it. I'm not going to state the
Kick.
the cases and the numbers and all that. You can see all that for yourself while I'm.
He sounds like he knows exactly what he's talking about. Like the level of confidence here.
reading, but
Look, man, you just read it. I got it from this. It has it all there for you.
we have some things to cover, so let's get to it.
Can't wait.
All right. We start off with, it is the duty of the courts to be watchful for the constitutional rights of the citizen and against any stealthy encroachments thereon. Okay?
No objection.
Personal liberty, or the right to
A general statement of the duty of the courts, okay?
enjoyment of life and liberty is one of the fundamental or natural rights, which has been.
Oh my god. Okay. Have you actually interacted with sovereign citizens real quick? Joe?
Only a few times. Only a few times, yeah.
Have those of you who have those few times, have they ever like thrown out like the corpus juris secundum on you, like the CJS citation?
Actually, no.
A lot of them love throwing that encyclopedia at me, especially for where they get the quote where they claim that an attorney's primary duty is to the court, among anything, essentially implying that our loyalty is not with the client but to the court itself. They always cite that from CJS, and unfortunately Lexis doesn't give me access to CJS. Lexis gives access to American jurisprudence, which is another encyclopedia. So it's hard for me to go out and debunk them for saying this nonsense, but it is what it is. I was just kind of curious because they really love, like with Black's Law Dictionary, they like to cite everything except for statutory law. which, you know.
Actual law, absolutely. I've heard them say that, Artie, but I haven't had that site, specifically with the CJS. No.
Protected by its inclusion as a guarantee
Hey, Juan,
in the
the man of
various
the hour.
constitutions,
Shout out to you, man.
which is not derived from or dependent on the United States Constitution, which may not be submitted to a vote and may not depend on the outcome of an election. It is one of the most sacred and valuable rights, as sacred as the right to private property, and is regarded as inalienable. Then we go down.
There's American jurisprudence, and the funny thing is that a lot of times where they get these quotes, they're from cases.
Sure, absolutely.
And this one, this is how bad I am. Where I've seen so many of their citations that I can make a good guess as to what case this is without even showing the citation. I think this is from Chicago Motor Coach.
Okay, that's one of their favorites.
We have personal liberty largely consists of the right of locomotion to go where and when one pleases, only so far restrained as the rights of others may make it necessary for the welfare of all other citizens. The right of the citizen to
He talks too slow. We know what he's going to say.
travel by horse, public order, nor in his. That's how you follow locomotion,
There
of
it
changing
is, Black's Law
situations,
and
of removing
Bouviers.
one's person to whatever place one's inclination may direct, without imprisonment or restraint, unless by due process of law.
Unless by due process of law, which they always forget what that entails, right?
Absolutely. Isn't that in that Bouvier's? I think the last edition of that was like 1914.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Based upon the fundamental ground that the sovereign state has the plenary control of the streets and highways and the exercise of its police power, may absolutely prohibit the use of the streets as a fundamental citizen.
Oh, I know this. I remember this case. I forget what the name is. I remember this case. What that case dealt with, the ability. I think they were moving. One of those, prefab houses, like an oversized house, right? The issue was that the company that was moving the house, they needed to get like a permit in order to move the house through certain streets, and they didn't do that, and they challenged it. The state ruled against them, saying that the states in their exercise of police power, if you're going to use the roads for your private business, you have lesser rights. And that's where they love to cite that when it comes to the difference between public use and private use, or commercial use and private use. Where they always forget to cite is that when it comes to private use, they still say that the states can regulate the private use of the roadways. They always cut out
to
that
use
part of
the
quote.
streets in the usual way and use the streets as a place of business or a main instrumentality of business for private gain. The former is a common right. The latter is an extraordinary use. As to the former, the legislative power is confined to regulation.
Wait, they included the quote.
The former is a common right. The latter is as is plenary, since the use of common carrier is not a right but a mere privilege.
As to the former, the legislative power is confined to regulation.
Yeah.
To the latter, it is plenary and extends even to absolute prohibition. Since the use of the streets by a common carrier in the prosecution of its business as such is not a right but a mere license of privilege. That means if you get paid to drive, it is a privilege to get a license. That's what all that means. If you get paid to drive, and transport people, property, goods, you must have a license. You have to.
It's like he's ignoring regulation. The court is simply saying that they could prohibit you from committing a certain act entirely if it's for commercial gain. They can't do that if for private use. But they can do is control. In other words, require you to have a license, require you to take a test before you can. Yeah.
It's a privilege to use our streets, our highways, to transport goods for monetary gain. That's what that means. Where rights secured by the Constitution are involved, there can be no rulemaking or legislation which would abrogate them. The claim and exercise of a constitutional right cannot be converted into a crime. And they get away with this every day because people do not know their rights. And this paper that I'm showing you and I'm reading from,
that you printed off of
I hand
the internet?
these to the police if I get pulled over.
Oh, you do?
If they stop me for any reason, they get one of these.
I'm sure the cops will look right at it and make you go, allow you to go on your way.
And nothing else. I do not identify myself. I do not explain myself. I hand them this. I shut up. That's all they get from me.
And what they're going to do is, okay, thank you, sir. Can I please have your license and registration and proof of insurance, please?
You're going to get cited. You're going to get cited.
Sir,
and that Hadfield v. London, I remember looking that up before. That's a 1917 case.
Yep.
It's a 1917 case. Like,
yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Come on. They go to the Magna Carta. I was going to say, would they go? They do go to the Magna Carta.
Right. Positive with peaches. Actually, yes. My the post office box I got, the size is 11 by 11 by 5. I think. I can't remember. It should be able to fit. But yes. By the way, guys, I finally have a post office box since out of sheer demand. So. Yeah, send the boys some treats and some toys. They could use some toys. Real quick, I'm gonna go real fast with the super chats. Thank you, Florida IG, for upgrading the membership to Sovereign. Much appreciated, man. Hey, the adults are talking for $2.99. Bootlickers yawn. Yeah, I know. Lizzie from Aussie. $14.99 Australian. His mouth, eyes, and head moves all at the same time. I noticed that too. Like his eyes look exactly where he's tilting his head. And P Barnes, thank you for joining as a member, man. Much appreciated.
There can be no sanction or penalty imposed upon one because of this exercise of constitutional rights.
Yeah, there it is, Chicago Motor Coach.
The use of the highways for the purpose of travel and transportation is not a mere privilege, but a common and fundamental right of which the public and the individual cannot be rightfully deprived. A few cases there for you to look up. The right of the citizen to travel upon the public highways and to transport his property thereon, either by horse-drawn carriage or automobile, is not a mere privilege which
oh my god, Thompson versus Smith is probably the most cited and most infamous of the cases. I'm sure you know, I'm sure you've seen that one plenty of times already.
I've read Thompson v. Smith, absolutely. That's a pretty old one too.
It's relatively old, but what makes it worse is that it's a Virginia Supreme Court case, and the very next paragraph after this quotation completely debunks their entire argument.
City can prohibit or permit at will, but a common right which he has under the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Do you guys see where this is going? I mean,
yeah,
everybody wants to talk and say that the cops, just obey, but they are getting away with this every single day, violating your fundamental rights. to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And
okay, he really is gonna. Okay, I haven't seen this entirely, but he really is gonna go full blast. This entire thing.
He's got a lot of citations.
I know, right? Let me see what he says now.
These are Supreme Court rulings.
No, they're not.
And since it is well established, I hand this to the officers, and if they violate those rights, they lose their qualified immunity.
Okay.
And I will follow up. I file complaints. I'm gonna do all of that. And this is just the beginning of what I'm fighting for, is our right to travel. It's not where I'm stopping. This is just where I'm starting.
Oh, here we go.
There's a lot more. I've been studying the law now for years, and
Really? And they're all Supreme Court.
I had to, because it seemed like every other day I was being harassed by police, and it's, it was,
and I'm
almost
sure
like I
that
was being
paper
stalked.
stopped it.
And I'm sure none of it was justified. None of it whatsoever.
And something has to be done. Like, once they get their eyes on you and they want to retaliate against you for whatever reason,
For breaking the law.
bruise their ego, or you upset them and hurt their feelings because you refuse to just bow down and do what they say. They retaliate against you, and this has to stop. So what we'll be doing is highlighting good officers and exposing the bad ones.
Bullshit.
I should have been out on patrol.
Patrol
Is what we're going to call it. But I've had a lot going on in life.
Getting pulled over.
Just a lot of things going on. I own my own business, and
Getting patrolled by the police.
it's just been really
Or
crazy, and I haven't been able to get out yet. I am going out this
I should point
weekend.
out, Juan Gall
subscribe,
already
hit the bell.
obliterated him here.
Change
Beautiful.
it to all so you get all the
I doubt
notifications for
he'll
my
respond to
uploads.
that.
Like and share, subscribe.
Shit.
Tell all your friends about me.
No, you got your 15 minutes. Okay, so this next one, I saw this earlier today. Do you know who Eamon Bundy is?
I do.
Okay, so he's been had issues in Idaho, right? He was arrested for trespass out of the Idaho Capitol, and now they're starting the trial. He's also running for governor of Idaho, which I'm not surprised, but apparently these are some of the highlights of the trial, and part of it is jury selection. I'm curious to get your take on this lady's explanation on the Vladaya portion of impaneling a jury.
Before we run in, Artie, we should do a video where one of us is a sovereign citizen.
I've been wanting to do like a role play type of thing for a while. I just need to get the right people. I have Sharon Tracy Gale Bay's transcripts. I just need like 2 women and 3 men to play the role of 2 judges, Sharon herself, her standby counsel, the female prosecutor, and a court clerk, and we'd be able to put something together with it. And I'll
count me in for at least one of those roles.
Andrew, not that kind of role play, you degenerate. All right, Kivy, real quick. Kivy, Texas, $9.99 super chat. You made our wife's birthday on Tuesday. Thank you, Artie. #PickleGang. And Deacon for $5. I have never seen or met your guest Joe, but him trying his best not to crack up listening to this is the best. I know. Yeah, Joe. man, Joe, you just like skyrocketed past me like it was nobody's business, but it was because you actually put out like content on a regular basis on like my lazy ass.
Dude, Artie, you have videos with 1 million views.
I have one video with 1 million views. It went fucking viral, and that's it.
That's probably more than all my views. Let's do real quick before we do this, though.
Yeah.
Same time sip. My audience, everybody's asking me. So raise your cup, your glass in the air. Those of you who haven't seen me before from Artie's channel, on my channel, we take a sip together. It tastes better when we sip together. I got coffee. Artie's got beer. All right, everybody, cheers.
Salud.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. By the way, for those wondering, tonight I am drinking Heavy Pulp. It's an American double IPA. Shout out to Turning Point Beer from my good friend Kojak, who's been sending me this stuff all the time. So thank you, man.
What a fan pop.
How many
Okay, here it is. All right, listen into her explanation.
they can have, how many strikes they get. Then they give the defendants so many strikes on people who they're going to go. And it all depends on how the judge determines how many strikes they get, because they kind of make an agreement ahead of time. Okay. And then that brings down to how many people are left. But what they're only going to 6 jurors. They're doing 7 because they got to have an alternate. But this is really unreal that they're taking only 6.
They're supposed to have 12.
We have to have, in the Admiralty courts, it's always 12, so why are...
In the Admiralty courts, it was always 12.
What? Okay. Where's she getting that from?
Who decided that they can go to 6?
Right.
And then it actually goes from 25 from the Magna Carta. Now they cut it in half to 12, and now they're cutting it down to 6. How easy is it to stack a jury when you only have 6? How much pull does one person have in a voting if there's only 6 elected?
So she claimed that back in the Magna Carta, there were 25 jurors.
That's a hell of a jury. That's
So she got me tilted sideways when she said that. So I had to do a little searching, and I'm talking about, okay, what does the Magna Carta say about the jury selection? And I actually found a law article that actually went against the notion that that the right to a jury trial originated from the Magna Carta. The author argued that it was there's like a discrepancy in the translation, where it said in the Magna Carta you could have a trial by jury or a trial by the law of the land, whatever that's supposed to mean back then. So the Magna Carta didn't necessarily guarantee that right to jury trial, but it didn't say that article didn't say anything about how many jurors are supposed to be until I found the only way I can think of where she got 25 was because when King Charles? Was it King Charles that was forced to do it?
yeah. During the Revolution, the English Civil War.
I think so.
It was one of them.
Somebody in the
It was
chat
Charles.
confirmed to me whether it was King Charles the First who King John. That's what it was. King John. It was King John who signed the Magna Carta. He was the barons. It was 25 barons who were there at the signing of the Magna Carta. So that's the only possible origination of where she got this idea that an original jury pool was 25.
I gotta say, I kind of like that. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I always have to admire that they pulled that together. And let me say too, she sort of started okay. She was like, well, the defendant has so many strikes, and the other party had so many strikes. But then she said they decide everything beforehand, right? That was also, no, like if somebody has a strike for cause or then they argue about it and the judge makes a decision, it's decided on the spot. It's not decided beforehand.
Yeah, and I know people in the chat are also pointing out that the Magna Carta was establishing a set of rights for the nobility. The fucking serfdom didn't give 3 fucks about the peasants back then. So I don't know why they keep citing it in the first place. Not even then. I think and so my folks in the UK can correct me. I think there's only one small provision in the Magna Carta that even has any level of like force or effect. Like the rest of it has either been, repealed, outdone, or superseded by something further. But the other thing that she mentioned was about the size of the jury, not just the 25, but when it came, because I've always understood that the traditional amount has always been 12 for like several hundred years has been 12, and then she went down to 6. In my understanding, and you can correct me, is that the Supreme Court upheld a 6-member jury, but it could only be for like light offenses, like minor, like misdemeanors. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm fairly certain. I remember reading a case where the court said that for felonies like murder or robbery, some things like that, serious crimes, you had to have 12.
I think you're right, Artie, that there is a limit set somewhere by the court in certain circumstances that is below 12, because I've heard of certain states in certain proceedings having less than 12 jurors. I've certainly heard that. I don't know if they put like a minimum. In Pennsylvania, I get a lot of pushback from this. I'm not sure if this is U.S. Supreme Court, but I know Pennsylvania, but the U.S. Supreme Court has held this, right? Because they'll set minimum standards. If you're facing a crime that cannot put you in, like if your crime cannot put you in jail for longer than 6 months, you do not get a jury trial. So they wrote the laws in Pennsylvania. So first-time DUIs, second-time DUIs, you don't have the right to a jury trial. Some second DUIs. But minor offenses, you don't even get the jury trial.
Well, right. No. You're absolutely right. And that is that it was established by the SCOTUS, where if the maximum sentence is 6 months or less in jail, you do not have a right to a jury trial. But OPT, what's up, OPT in the chat? How you doing, man? And he says in Ohio for misdemeanors you get 8 jurors, felonies are still 12, and that's my understanding. Is that SCOTUS said the absolute, if you're going to put in a jury, the absolute minimum is 6. That's my understanding.
Okay. I knew I've heard of trials. Like I've read articles of trials in other states where they had less than 12. So I knew it was, I knew it was legal.
Yeah.
That's right.
So they got a lot more percentage power by only inserting one who can influence the other 5.
So she's suggesting that the prosecution is going to have a saboteur, an infiltrator, to influence the jury before anything happens.
I know. I got it. Well, she's right about one thing, though. One juror can have an outsized effect.
True. No, I don't deny that. I don't deny that. But she's implying that there is somebody who's already in the pocket of the prosecution.
Right.
Andrew makes the point that maybe she's referring to a grand jury, which usually has a lot more folks in the grand jury. I don't think so. I think she actually genuinely believes the trial jury originally had 25 members in there.
Wow, this sounds similar to what I believe I learned about what they did with our House of Representatives.
Absolutely.
Why that didn't increase with the amount of representation? Right. Interesting.
Yeah,
Because it's easier for them to keep their little 66%
To control
Luciferian
when
whatever.
they raise the
Now we got
66% what? I'm sorry.
Luciferians.
Luciferian?
amount of representation. Right. Interesting.
yeah.
Because it's easier for them to keep their little 66%
to control
Luciferian
when
whatever.
they raise the percentage. So
Wow.
this is kind of, yeah, this is not cool.
They had a few items to discuss before they selected jury, so Manweiler gave them an hour, including the motion to dismiss, because Ammon's attorney, I think it's Sam Bishop, made a pretty good case, you know, like to dismiss, saying,
Okay, I'm assuming his attorney's an actual attorney. So I'm operating under that assumption right now.
even if Scott Bedke did have jurisdiction over the Lincoln Auditorium, he's still in the wrong because they had no cause to trespass him. There's no rules known to the public besides opening and closing time, 6:30.
Okay, I think part of the argument that they're making, and if I saw the original video, I apologize for pausing, but for clarifying context about what happened, and maybe, you know what, maybe we can go, maybe I can like really quickly dig up the actual incident because I think it was recorded, is that Eamon Bundy and, you know, a group of his followers or sycophants, adherents, whatever, they were it was a committee hearing, and it had to do with masks because of course it did.
Oh, yeah.
And their argument is that the committee chair was not an agent of the building who could have them trespassed. That's the argument that they were making. No, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I don't know. That's actually an interesting argument. I'm not saying it's valid, but it's kind of funny.
I'll give him that it at least has some basis in law, because if it's true that he wasn't an agent, then yeah, he didn't have the authority to trespass. But my thing is, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well, either he has the authority or he doesn't. You know, I don't really know. I would assume that he does. You know, in that situation.
Well, but they see that would be my assumption too, that the committee chair during a committee hearing, he has the ability to run the hearing, you know, just as a mayor at a city council meeting, or the lead member of the city council would have that authority to kick somebody out, even if the city building, for what have you, is controlled by the mayor, for example, right? So yeah, so that's where I see it. Real quick, Mary M, $5. Thanks, Joe. I feel much better now. I don't even know what that's referring to. but hey, the adults are talking, $5. Joe, what are you drinking? Because it tastes better when we sip together. Aw. Black coffee. Dunkin' Donuts at home. And by the way, Artie, I got another volunteer if we are going to do the role play. Right on. I really do want to get that put that together. I got a female volunteer. Awesome. I really do want to put that together, so I'll have to reach out to you again. But I did see Andrew Rover says according to his brief research, the highest number of jurors for a trial is 15, and it's held in Scotland. So interesting. Fun fact. Yeah, I like that.
a.m. to 7 p.m. was the posted times. So they have to have some reason, otherwise they can just trespass anyone at any time for any reason. And that's not acceptable. Just because they don't want whoever they don't want talking to the legislature, influencing the legislature, they can just kick out of the Capitol. That's ridiculous. It is also ridiculous how they arrested Brian Bowermaster in the first place, because no person has more of a right to the press than another person, right? So, and Greg Cheney, when Representative Green was sitting in a press chair, he didn't care about that. So, it's obviously just, you know, they didn't want Ammon or people's rights at the Capitol. They wanted to intimidate everybody and get their laws passed so they could be legally immune, do, you know, whatever they want, using in the name of COVID and not have any accountability for it. Oh, I talked to Judge Hippler about that.
He's the one who made the rule, right?
Yeah, Administrative Judge Hippler made a rule on this building.
What did he say?
Oh, it's like a 3-page thing, but...
I mean, did you talk to him?
Oh yeah, I talked to him in the hallway inside, just kind of happened to run into him. And me and a couple of ladies were questioning him about that. He's like, saying he has a security expert. If someone's recording in there, they're afraid it'll pick up the workflow, the traffic patterns of the workers in the building, so they know who's coming in and out of what doors at what times. That was the only explanation he gave me. So it's as if you're like planning an attack. It's like, okay, I know this person's gonna come out of the door at this time, so I know I couldn't sneak a gun into the building, but I'll just attack them with my bare hands, even though there's a bunch of guards with guns all around.
Okay, so I know exactly what I saw this, and I actually live streamed this guy. He literally just tried to barge his way into the building without wearing a mask, and spoiler alert, he was arrested for it.
Who the heck is gonna do that?
So I had my last pre-trial hearing postponed. So, but I've been charged with a couple things. So I was charged with disrupting the peace, and I was charged with, oh my gosh, I can't even think of what the other one was. There was 2? Yeah, I was charged with this for 2 different protests. Why can't I remember what the other one was? Oh, resisting and obstructing. They were keeping us out. No?
They like that one.
Huh?
They like that one. The police do.
Oh yeah. Well, they were obstructing me. That's what happened.
Oh, no, you, officer.
And they were keeping me out of.
Oh, they were.
No, you're the one resisting.
Confused.
They often are. And then also I was charged with failure to appear because I showed up for my arraignment, and I expected to do it in person because that was my right. And they said I failed to appear even though I was here because they were insisting that I do Zoom. Anyhow.
Because they were probably in the middle of a pandemic and you didn't want to wear a mask. So, yeah.
So I'm here today to support Ammon and Aaron, and just to support, Brian's First Amendment right to be in there filming. I was listening to listening to Brian's live as I was driving down here, and it's nuts what's happening. It's nuts the way they keep escalating. They're unlawful. I don't, you guys, I'm just kind of speechless this morning.
You've been talking this entire time.
Hey guys, guess what? I've been legally trespassed from the courthouse.
What's that?
I've been legally trespassed from the courthouse for something they have no evidence I did.
Legally, maybe, but not lawfully.
You hear her say that legally, but not lawfully.
Oh no! Perfect.
How many times?
What do these people want, Artie? Are they of the belief that if it's a public place, basically anybody can have unlimited access at any time? Like there's no rules because it's a public place, just like there's no rules on the road because it's a public place. Like, what universe can you live in to think that there aren't some rules that limit these things?
I would say I would say at least half of it is where they say this is the people's building. We can do with it what we want. But also the other half involves before the mask mandate, my understanding has been lifted, at least in Idaho at this point. But before, when the mandate was in place, they would argue that these are the folks who would argue that the masks violate their religious beliefs. And here's the thing. They say that their religious beliefs are that the religion tells them that they're not allowed to commit suicide, and because the masks will kill them, by their religious belief, they cannot wear the mask because they believe the mask will kill them, which would be tantamount to suicide. So,
yeah, I mean, go ahead. It's crazy.
So that was that. Now that the mandate has been lifted, and because these guys have been making a ruckus in front of this courthouse for like the last 6 months, they placed probably some restrictions on audio and video recording, meaning they probably have to go ahead and sign a request by the and get it approved by the judge ahead of time, like most other courthouses require media operations to do.
Yeah.
So now that's their latest hissy fit. So
was Bundy's violation a mask violation or just like a trespass? He wouldn't leave when he was told.
It was a trespass, but then he kept on getting warrants on him for failure to appear because he refused to go to the courthouse.
Okay.
He refused to go inside the courthouse wearing a mask.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about
which
that.
Led
part.
to another warrant, which led to another arrest, etc.
Or charge. Okay.
Can you turn that down?
Right now, where's my
I can't hear anything.
What's going on?
No, they're trying to get people agitated. Hey, so did you guys stop the live stream?
We just got trespassed.
Well, they said that if you don't leave, they're gonna arrest you.
This
so they
guy
asked
just
you.
did my day.
How can they trespass?
Hey, so is the live stream on?
No, they no.
So
here.
So I mean, it's probably a trap. But will you guys actually find out if you can get the live stream up and going?
Oh, he's got cups
You've
on.
created a secret court. We need the live stream.
I can answer that.
Yes. What's up?
The live stream is going to be going.
Okay.
Okay.
Last I checked, the Joker was a bad
It's
guy.
because of the jurors.
He should be in house.
Okay. Okay, we're back. We're back in action. Manweiler, you're back on. You might be back on.
I can check on it in a minute.
Yeah, because you can't. I mean, we're letting you guys do kind of a secret court, but we're letting you be kind of secret, but you can't be total secret.
Did you go inside the building?
You know you can get transcripts, right?
In PA, there's no cameras in court ever. You can have a sketch artist and transcripts. That's it. Transcripts. There's no recording, no video, anything.
In New Jersey, you have to fill out a form and get permission ahead of time.
Permission. Yeah.
From the corporate ahead of time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and he just notified me that I've been trespassed.
I hope you know that's a capital felony crime.
Okay, where's your proof? Where's your proof?
I don't need proof right now.
Yes, you do. Where's your proof?
You're going to be legally trespassed. So if you give me a minute, just stand by. We'll get you some paperwork.
Will you be arrested?
No, you can't trespass me, and you can't arrest me.
If you give him the paper,
you have to deal with them. And I don't think you want to deal with them.
You're not going to be arrested.
Okay, but you can't trespass me either. And I'm going to claim my constitutional rights and walk right by you.
Will you just stand by and let them get the paperwork figured out?
That's probably real hard.
It's trying to start a conflict. It's like they're trying to start a conflict. What the heck? We're trying to be peaceful and they're trying to get a conflict going.
And you're telling me this and he's making sure that people are safe in there. He cannot get paperwork from doing the right thing by the people. I promise you that. It's been going on since the beginning. No matter how you subvert the law, no matter how you try to play it,
Okay, but this can
I don't know why he's wearing what he's wearing. I don't know.
It's over. Okay.
The other guy either was Black's Law or
I'm going to be fine charges.
he's going to say goodbye.
The minimum sentence is 1 year in prison. And the fact
now he's threatening with 242.
Implements on you, but if you do, that would be a 5 year. All right, just back up just a smidge.
They're the ones going to jail. The police.
I'm afraid of you guys. I'm trying to figure things out.
What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything.
Then you just told me to back up.
I just asked you not to put on my duty belt. That's it.
We can give him a little space. I don't.
Not after he legally trespasses me. I'm not.
Well, I'm just saying.
And yes, he has a Bible because Eamon Bundy's clan are of the hyper religious sect of sovereign citizens.
Gotcha.
And when the 6th hour was
he's reciting biblical verses here because.
I mean, before we go back, Artie, were you? So I wasn't. I've been on the sovereign citizens for about 2 years, and when the Eamon Bundy, the original thing with the federal lands, okay, I didn't know. I didn't put the connection between him and the sovereign citizen. So my question is, because I actually had some sympathy with some of the arguments made with the federal lands. I mean, I understood the law was the law.
I was going to say I do too. And I'll say that too. I would say I would actually support, the feds relinquishing more land, especially to the Mountain West areas, especially when Nevada only 15% of Nevada is purely state land. All of it, the rest of it's federal. So I agree with him on that principle, but I apologize for interrupting. Go ahead.
And I didn't know. I'm just curious. And now he's gone full sovereign citizen. And it's I just wonder if he was in it before. I mean, I imagine he probably was, or if he's just if after that incident, he moved into the sovereign citizen land. I think there's a number of people out there with sovereign citizen beliefs who, for whatever reason, maybe they live in a remote area, don't clash with the law that often, so it doesn't come out.
Well, my understanding, and I do remember this because people talk about Oregon, right, in the Oregon standoff, the Oregon Wildlife Refuge. But before that was the Nevada Ranch standoff. The Oregon was in 2016, I think, and then the Nevada was 2014. And Cliven Bundy, I think, who is the father of Eamon Bundy, he was of the I am a Nevada citizen, not a U.S. citizen flavor of sovereign citizen.
Okay.
He held his allegiance to the state of Nevada and not to the feds. As soon as he said that, that's what I knew. Okay, he is dabbling into that ideology. For
Here it comes. Yep. Okay.
All right. Let me.
Because he loses. There's the thing: is their original crusade loses credibility with me now because of this.
Yeah. And okay, so the guy ends up spouting religious beliefs and has a messianic complex, yada yada yada. Now, I don't know if you know who this. Have you seen Van Ballian's video of this dude who jumps on top of a tow truck? And
is it you? I haven't seen it. No.
Oh no.
On top of a tow truck? I don't know if I've seen that one.
Oh no, you haven't seen it. Okay.
Is it recent?
About less than 3 weeks ago.
I
think this is it.
Oh, I did. I may not have watched this one.
Oh yeah, this is it.
Gotta have California license. So what authority are you stealing my car under right now?
He's getting his car towed. Well, because I apologize for the pausing. I think they make a point that he had 3 or 5 outstanding tickets at the time.
Excuse me, sir. You don't have permission to take this car.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yep, their badge is bigger than yours. I have their permission. Don't fit inside.
I love that line.
Don't touch me.
Their badge is bigger than yours.
This is not your car.
What are you guys doing?
This is not your car.
Hey, how do you morally justify what you guys are doing, man? Stealing someone's car?
This is not your car.
Yeah, I do not consider. What's your name, sir? Sir, what's your name?
I don't need to tell you that.
I do not consent to take this car.
I don't consent to follow your instructions.
I like this guy, the tow truck driver, the tow truck guy.
He just said, "I don't consent to follow your instructions."
Yeah, I like this guy.
Thank you. Send me to go.
We will. We will.
License plates for that, you can get it right back. Your license plate. That's not a California issue license plate, sir.
That guy looks like a cop.
It's like if you built a cop out of a kit, there it is.
Yes, yes.
The sunglasses,
Yes.
the fade, the mustache, all of it.
Yeah, super
This
true.
is not your
Yep.
car. I don't know why you're taking this.
Dude, what do you need to grab out of your car?
Who's in charge here? Who authorized this?
Authorized. California Vehicle Code, sir.
Who?
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Right here, man.
Sir, I do not consent. Okay.
Can I have your card, please? Your card, please?
It's coming.
Are you in charge? Who's in charge? Are you in charge?
You're in charge.
Your card, please?
Yeah, you're gonna get my card. And
Okay.
I give you my card.
Who's authorizing this?
These cops are good.
Do you think it's okay to steal? Do you think it's okay to steal someone's car?
Can I have your card, please? Do you think this is okay?
The car's about to move.
Do you think this is okay?
Hey.
Do you?
Do you think this is okay, guys?
Get off the car, David.
Give me your card, please.
No, back up.
Step away now.
Excuse me. Excuse
You're
me.
gonna step over here. 'cause we have
Don't
to
grab
deal
my
with
arm.
Stay over
Don't
there.
grab my arm.
Go back over there
Don't
again.
touch me like that.
If you go back over
Don't
there
touch
again, you
me
will
like
go in
that.
handcuffs.
For what?
Because you're
What
interfering with the
crime?
investigation
You
of
are
the kids.
committing the crime here. You're committing the crime here.
Okay.
And
back
you
up, please.
just
Back up. Thank you.
no fucks being
You are
given.
committing
He's
the
like,
crime
I'm
here."
gonna stand on this tow truck.
Give me your card, please.
I know my rights.
You're committing the. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I live right here. I'm going to my house. I live right here. No, I'm not going. You don't tell me what to do. This is my house.
Then go on.
You go away.
You go on your
You go
property.
away. I am on my property.
No, you go away. Wait. Is she saying the car's her house or is it parked at her house?
You go away.
Go back
You
on your
go
property.
away.
No, we're busy.
You
It
go
all
away.
seems to
Or
be
you're
her
gonna go in
house.
the back of my
All
car.
of it.
Your choice.
Please don't
have the
touch
choice.
me.
Then stand
Don't
right there.
touch me. Don't touch me. None of you. Don't touch me there. Do you like what you do?
What's he doing? Just videoing.
This is wrong what you're doing.
He's trying. Well, he's trying to proselytize and think that he can convince the cops of the error of their ways while standing on top of the tow truck.
You got it.
You know that. Who is the victim here? How are you going to explain this in court? Who's the victim here?
Very easily.
Cat got your tongue?
That's not false. What's false about it?
We will advise you.
Why do I need that? Copy that. Dude, if I came to your house and stole your car, how would you feel?
Gene! This is ridiculous.
You're right.
You
This is
are
ridiculous.
on the wrong side of history, dude.
I have some stuff in here. Okay, are you gonna kidnap me? Dude, you're about to pull away, man.
Well, yeah.
Dude, what if I came to your house?
Show me the warrant.
Now, is that the car is the white car, right?
Yep.
What's it say on the back?
It says human rights investigator.
No, no.
And he also has the private in leet speak license plates on there, which is one of the tickets, by the way, that he bought from freedomfromgovernment.com. He also has stickers on the passenger and driver side window that talks about how, you know, I know my rights, you can't do this, yada 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 yada.
You might as well just tattoo "arrest me" on your forehead.
Yeah.
Right.
You might as well say revenue stream for the state right here. Jeremy, you sent me the exact meme I need. God damn it, Jeremy.
These are all violating your oath. You should be embarrassed. All of yous.
Alright. I'm saving that for later.
We're gonna violate it? Is that what he said? Holy shit. Oh, this is live, folks. Isn't this interesting? On camera, he said he was violating the 4th Amendment. Did you give me your card? Can I have your card?
When we're all done.
Warner, what's your badge number, sir? Can you please move your...
154.
What's your badge number, sir?
156.
And what's your name?
Derek.
You like putting your hands on women?
To push you away,
Cowards?
so you don't
Yes.
interfere.
Push me. I have not committed a crime. You do not have authority to touch me or to even take people's property.
No authority.
Oh, yeah, they do.
So when somebody steals my car, how am I supposed to respond? Because of a code says false plate.
Show me in the code that says I'm not allowed to have false plates on my car.
They're real plates. What are you talking about, false or not? Why are they false? What makes them false?
What makes them real?
Law, which requires me to have state plates.
There it is. There it is. What law requires me to have state-issued plates?
At least one. I can promise you that. At least one. There's at least one, bud.
Real quick. I missed out on a lot of super chats. And Chuck, tonight is just gonna be Joe and I this evening, man. But $5 from Hey, the adults are talking. Role playing? Oh my. No, not that kind of role playing. I've already said that. Shut up. Mary M, $5. Same time, sip. Get your mind out of the gutter. Okay. Yeah. Chuck for $5 Australian. Hi, Artie. Great show. Joe is looking cool. Right on, Chuck. Thank you, man. Another $5 from Hey, the adults are talking. You need to settle down there, buddy. Joe, you got to put something in that coffee to keep up with Artie. Yeah, you got. You need to Irish up that coffee.
I should have a beer.
Another $5 from Hey, the adults are talking. Getting help from the Joker ensures you're right. Yeah, exactly. AZ the Kid or Arizona the Kid for $4.99. Thank you very much for the sticker. And P Rhymes $5. Artie, Clive and Bundy owe the government in back taxes and funds of over $500,000 from the government. The government came for his cows' payment after he lost the judgment. Yes, I'm well aware. I know what I followed that case to hell and back. It had to do with grazing rights, and permits that he didn't pay or didn't want to renew with the feds for his cows. So they tried to take the cows as collateral, and it turned into the shit show that it was back then. I'm well aware. Hey, the adults are talking for $2.99. Who's getting tased? Well, unfortunately I don't think Mr. Man Bun is getting tased. Although honestly, I'm actually upset at the cops. This guy wasn't even arrested for his antics. Which honestly, the cops at this point had every right to put this guy in handcuffs, but it is what it is. Show me the law.
And the warrant.
And the warrant.
And the warrant.
You have to have a warrant. Always. You can't arrest me ever, unless you have a warrant. Right, Mr. Defense Attorney?
If only. If only. With 98% of my
paperwork?
Do you think this is a commercial vehicle or a private conveyance? Dude, you guys swore an oath to the law, bro. What's your first name? Jeffrey, what's your first name?
As like the surfer sovereign or something. Yeah, I like bit of a hippie.
Oh, I see that in the chat. Doug, I see that. I apologize, man. I've been trying to work on my my sound, so my sound issues, so that may be why I didn't hear the jump scare. So I apologize for that. I do see the donation, man. Thank you very much. $10. Flood Artie's P.O. box with pickles, because of course y'all are gonna do that shit to me. I don't think you could send food like that to a P.O. box, but it is what it is.
Very tiny pickles.
Why do you need to do
the baby,
this?
The baby
Who's giving you these orders? Don't you guys think for yourselves? Are you that fucking ignorant? You can't think for yourself? Just take orders like a puppet? Fucking crazy, man. Find another job, man.
Take orders like a puppet?
Yeah, what's your job, lady?
There you go.
Orders of your job?
Parkour, parkour.
Hey, stop.
Hey, David.
Come here, baby.
Stay out of jail. Stay over here.
Come on, baby.
That's all there is to it.
Leave them. They're just doing their job. They're
Yeah,
puppets.
they didn't arrest them.
I mean, yeah.
Come on.
So Santa Cruz Aptos, I do not consent to $15,000 fine. I don't know why you guys are trying to cause harm for this. Troy, it's not okay to steal someone's car, man.
Actually, it is. I make a good living stealing people's cars.
Wow, that's great. You're proud of taking people's cars.
That guy's awesome, man.
Ultimate troll.
Yeah, that chief. You had been nice. You could have.
You know he's probably heard it all before.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Warren, 154.
Okay,
Let me
all right,
share-
all right. Go, what are you going to say? Go ahead.
I'm gonna head off in a second, Artie. So everybody on my chat, go ahead.
I didn't I didn't realize it was already there. Give me one I didn't realize it was already past 10. Give me 1 second. And then they continue to be jackasses, but I want you to hear the last 30 seconds of this.
Okay.
You're supposed to serve and protect, guys. Got your house keys?
Recording?
Yes.
Oh, it may not be this one. Damn it.
David, just come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. You're a bunch of cowards.
It's in front of them now.
Cowards.
No, it's a different one. They get their car towed a second time in like 2 weeks. But in the very end of that video, she refers to the cops as reptilians. Like
no.
Yeah. Like legit reptilians.
That's another role play.
Oh, I know. That's an entirely separate rabbit hole there. But it is what it is. But I know you said you had to go.
Let me share one story real quick since we had a repo man here. I had a case one time where the repo man was coming to pick up someone's car, and I think it might have even been in their driveway. And as he was trying to like hook up the car, the person the owner of the car got in the car, okay, and started it and began to like back out and drive off. So this person gets around, starts driving off, driving away. And the tow truck driver, the repo man, literally jumped on the front of the hood. And so they're driving, she's driving down the street with this repo man on the hood, and he falls off. And he called the police, and they charged her with an assault. They charged her.
Damn.
Yeah. But we won the case. That's actually how I won the case. It would be a whole nother video.
Wow.
But thanks for doing this stream with me, Artie. It was a lot of fun. We should probably do this more often. It's been too long, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I would love to do this again at a future time. But yeah, it'd be great to just shoot the shit watching some Sovereign Citizens. I do want to say, but real quick before you leave, apparently Archangel for Truth, I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah.
He is a Sovereign Citizen. He claims that you have been avoiding a debate with him. He said you need to get in touch with him. So I'm just sharing that with you. Did
he on your stream right now?
He's
or what?
In my chat. He's in my chat asking, saying that
I sent him an email. I sent him an email back.
Oh.
I sent him like 2 emails. It was, I don't always, but actually sometimes I don't check my email for a while, but tell him, I sent him 2 emails. We'll do the debate. Have you debated him, Artie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have.
All right.
It was several months ago. Yeah. He's fine.
Okay.
Like he compared to my last 2 debates, fucking hell. Compared to my last 2 debates, Archangel, completely, utterly disagree with him. He couldn't be more wrong in the law, but you know what? We were able to have a civil conversation. So I will absolutely give him that.
Yeah, the only reason I blocked him, I sent him this in the email, is...
Yeah, he said you blocked him too.
But I had people in my chat who said he was like a pretty bad troll. And I don't get to check the whole chat. So Archangel, I don't even look, dude. I'll try to unblock you. I'm not even sure how, but if I do another live stream, I'll unblock you and I'll do a debate. Yeah. So shoot me an email.
I will vouch for Archangel. I do not consider him to be like a troll. Like okay. He's a man with conviction, but he is capable, of having a civil discussion. So
okay, that's fair. And look, everybody, are you gonna continue with the stream?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, if you guys, everybody in my chat, if you want to keep watching, go over, and I put it in the community, go over to Artie's Corporate Fiction, the channel. It's on, the link's on there, and you guys can just, if you go into YouTube, you'll find it too.
Right on.
All right,
man.
All right. I'm gonna head out, brother. Thanks for having me on.
Take care, man. Good luck.
All right. See ya, everybody. All right.
Have a good 4th.
You too.
Oh, excuse me. No problem, Archangel. Like I said, I will vouch for those whom I disagree, but who are civil. So Archangel, innocent auditor, they're people who I disagree with wholeheartedly. Root words, that crazy ass motherfucker. I'll disagree with them all day, every day, but you know what? They conduct themselves at least, decently to where, I feel that they don't deserve to be, blocked or muted simply because, they have a certain view set. Great 777 is a different story because he definitely dives into fucking troll territory, and that's why I took away his mod status like 2 days after I gave it to him. But it is what it is. Well, the night's still young, even though I have work in the morning, but it is what it is. Still. Give you 1 second. Where did I get that? Hang on. Nope. There we go. And then Shut up, cat. Yeah. Hi, guys. Hi. I actually like this one from Donut Operator. We're gonna watch this because it does talk about, it does deal with an two shit, or actually one or two shit public servants. One of whom is a judge. Remember, this is a fucking judge. Hey. Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably hang on. Ha ha ha. The magic screen.
Oh my god, what is in my Today we're going to be taking a look at some very angry cops. Let me ask you a very serious question. How could a police incident even be a police incident if you didn't have a woman screaming her panties off?
Oh yeah, this has also, it's not only a shit judge, but also a bonus Karen. So give me 1 second while I get a refill and we'll get started. Say hi. I know the people have been missing the cats. Winston. Winston Chonk. Chonky boy. Dan. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Purring on the freaking mic. There you go. Alright, on with the stupid.
And who else would it be other than a gigantic Karen? Imagine a Karen. Who do you picture? Probably this woman. Now imagine you're a police officer, you just got your discount Chick-fil-A, you're having a great day, and you get out of your car to this.
Okay. Exactly. Rip my friggin' chain off.
Wait a minute, I know this guy. My wireless mic just died and I have no AA batteries, so the audio quality is going to be sort of different from this point on. Back to who that guy is. This guy right here is current judge and former state senator Mark Grisanti. Surely because he's a judge will conduct himself,
by the way, I think this is New York State,
in a calm and respectful manner to police.
Okay.
Archer is named after Archer of the TV series Archer. Yes.
You got it all that camera. All right. Step.
Let's talk a little police stuff now. When you pull up to a scene and it's complete chaos and you got two Karens in each other's faces doing this little thing right here, you want to separate the two parties and figure out what's going on. Looking through the body camera, let's try and figure out what happened from the words of the people on scene.
They're drunk. Okay. Well, their stuff is over here. The cigar and over here. Okay.
I think we can assume that everyone on scene is shit-housed and the cops wish they were shit-housed also.
You're gonna step back.
Fortunately, though, we do have an officer on scene who speaks their language.
Back.
We've separated the parties, now we can get to the root of the problem.
Buffalo, New York, there we go. And that's the judge, shirtless.
It's all four cars, right? City vehicle on their driveway,
Ah, all this over cars that were parked on the street. In the criminal justice system, parking-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
And it's all four cars, right? City vehicle on their driveway, my driveway. So they knew I called the cops. They come out. You got a fucking problem? You got a fucking problem?
I'm listening to what's yelling. We'll talk calmly over here.
It doesn't look, no, it looks like the date of the body cam, Brooke, is June 23rd, 2020.
He's a fucking, like a fucking cat in his brain or something.
Huh?
He's a fucking, like a fucking cat in his brain or something.
Oh, thank you, Karen. Mayor Brown needs to have a tack in his brain or something. Makes a lot of sense. Anyways, we got our first name drop. Mayor Byron Brown, the mayor of Buffalo, New York. Ooh, name drop number 2. Wait till my son hears what you did.
Stop yelling. This is going to be a problem for you. I don't care. Okay, cool. Then get over here.
Ooh.
I sure am.
Go ahead and arrest. You're gonna go ahead and arrest me? I sure fucking am.
My son, no. We're not doing this right now. We're
Now watch what the judge does here to the officer.
not doing this right now.
He shoves the officer as he's making an arrest.
Looks like the officer went in to detain, not arrest, the problem of the situation, which is the boss Karen there screaming her head off and riling everyone up. It seems that the Karen has calmed down and has stopped screaming. And what happened to the officer who went in to detain the problem? He gets assaulted by Judge Grisanti. Who cares?
We're not doing this right now. We're not doing this right now. No, it's okay.
Dude, keep your hands off. You better go, my fucking wife. Dude, she's going to cuffs. Listen, my daughter and my son are both Buffalo police officers. I know. And you.
And name drop number 3 and 4. My son and daughter-in-law are police officers. You're making them look real good right now.
Call right now. Dude, would not want them putting your hand. Somebody putting their hand. Dude, you are not going to fight a cop. Hey, you arrest my fucking wife, you're going to be sorry.
And all in one sentence. He says, my son and daughter are police officers, and if you arrest my wife, you're going to be sorry.
My son and my daughter are both police officers.
Even more name dropping.
I don't care.
Oh my God, are you kidding me, dude?
So done listening to you scream. Why? Because it's the truth. It's no, because I want to hear everybody talk. 15 years of bullshit. I want everybody's story. You're hearing them first. You don't understand. Ask any name person. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna listen to you.
You need to get the. If you don't get the cops off her right now, you're gonna have a problem. We're not doing that. We're not threatening that. He needs to get the cops off her. She's gonna sit in the back of the car right now. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do for right now. He needs to get the cops off her.
You have no power here.
But wait, there's more.
Gandalf Stormcrow.
We're not gonna do that by your demand. She's gonna sit in the back of the car. She's gonna be in cuffs. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen for right now. Let us just work this through.
The cop says, I'm done listening to you scream. I think we all are. I think now we may be able to figure something out because so far we've been on scene for a couple minutes and we've got nothing.
And listen, I'm good friends with Byron Brown.
Ooh, we flexing again? Let's got nothing.
And listen, I'm good friends with Byron Brown.
I am good friends with the mayor.
Ooh, we flexing again? That's what, like 9 or 10 on the flexing and name drop counter now? Huh, another cop just walked.
Maybe it's either Byron Brown. Well, is the mayor, what, did he name up the mayor or maybe he named up the chief of police? He might as well at this point.
Looks like a supervisor maybe? He looks kind of angry.
We come back, that's all it is. I'm talking like this, getting ready to punch me in the face, and I'm getting a fat lip.
I think you're kind of talking like that because you're shit-housed and you're not fooling any of us.
I'm gonna ask some of these people because I want some trust, because I mean, I'm sure you understand. I'm getting.
See you later, Kibby.
I'll bring her inside. And I didn't mean to tackle you, but I mean, you kind of threw my wife down on the ground pretty hard, and I don't
appreciate it, Mitch.
I understand that.
All right, I really don't. If I would do that to your wife and you were outside, you do the same thing.
Sure, if you were a police officer and she was screaming in my face.
No, my daughter's a police officer, and I know what you guys are going through right now. And trust me, my daughter's a police officer, my son-in-law's a police officer, my
and if someone was screaming at your daughter and approaching her like that, she would have done the same thing.
No, you grabbed my wife from over there and dragged her over here, which was not necessary.
Wait a minute, something's familiar about this officer. Enhance. Mother of God.
Mother of God.
So you need to chill out about that.
I have a camera, so it's all documented.
I don't care about your camera. Just give it a little constructive criticism, dude.
Okay.
Okay?
Let me give you some constructive criticism. You want to drop another copper's name? You want to scream about, Gamal, you're the mayor?
I feel like Rich could knife hand me through the computer screen if he wanted to at this point, so I'm just going to let him have it from here.
Why don't you shut
Angry Cops. He's another YouTuber who is also another former current police officer. And he is about to go the fuck off on this judge.
fuck up?
Wanted to at this point, so I'm just going to let him have it from here.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? And you keep that quiet. Shut your goddamn mouth. Put your hands right there. Put your hands right there. You want to be difficult? You want to say all these coppers, I know all these things? No, you want to make us look dirty? Is that what you want to do? So how am I helping you now? Tell me, how can I help you? How? Shut up and let me talk to you, you old geezer. Shut up. Shut up. Let me talk to you. Since you had so much to say and you touch a cop. So let me talk to you. Okay. God. Let me talk to you. God. Quiet. No, you're not done talking yet, and I'm not done talking to you. So let's be quiet, Dad, so son can get some words in. You're saying everybody's fucking name and dropping everybody's name with a badge, and you're expecting special treatment. How does that look like to everybody in this environment right now? It doesn't look good. I know. And then you grab him. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Why are you still over talking? You're 100% right. We're going back over to my car. No, I'm just saying you're 100% right. We're going over here now. You smell like sheep. And you're woo! And then you're touching this fucking car. What is wrong with you? Drop your daughter's name. What a goddamn.
Wasn't that just a delight? The woman finally stopped screaming, so we can thank our Lord and Savior P. Barnes for that one. Rich comes in and makes the judge feel like a tiny little baby boo-boo bitch, and everyone lived happily ever after. Is this gonna become a continuous series now where Rich ends up on the news like once every couple weeks, and I get to go in and laugh at him with you guys? Because it's awesome. Don't get in.
I keep getting confused, Kick, because I don't know if that was actually the son or not. I think he was just trolling by saying dad like that. I don't think he was actually his son, but he did fucking call him out on his name dropping. It was his son? Oh shit.
Into trouble and stop getting into fights with random homeless people, but I mean, I gotta say, it's good content. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna be back on my Twitch stream very soon. I kind of moved to Texas. I got me a house now. Office will be here soon. Regular videos will be coming back soon. Wait.
But, I mean, ultimately, that's what you would want to see from an officer who is clearly seeing some dude throwing his fucking weight around, and basically every cop he kept on name dropping was going to be fucking tainted. I don't think it was actually his son. I think he was just trolling. But I think he was calling him out on his bullshit. And rightfully so. I'm actually surprised Donut Operator only just now got to this Florida man. That was from a long time ago. We can watch that again. I think it was a police activity that had Florida man just acting a fool. We're not going to see some of the wild stuff. Don't worry. We're just gonna see Mr. Florida man. There it is.
Come here. Remy. Come here.
It's just gonna be me, myself, for the rest of the evening, Chuck. I appreciate it.
What are you walking away for?
Another time, I promise. I really do. I promise. We'll have another time.
Why am I being stopped? Because you're on probation. Yes. And one of your conditions is you can't be near her.
I'm not anywhere near her. I was right in front of her.
Stop it. My conditions. You walking? Come here.
Okay.
Come here. Come here.
This is a start.
Right.
And he is literally 50 feet away from her. They're trying to separate from each other.
Come here.
Have a good night, Rita.
What are you walking away for?
I continue walking.
I know.
Why am I being stopped?
Because you're on probation.
Yes.
And one of your conditions is you can't be near her.
I'm not anywhere near her. I was right in front of her.
Stop it, my man.
Sir, I was right in front of her.
Who's your PO?
I don't know yet.
What do you mean you don't know?
I have my first appointment tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
But you signed the paperwork.
I'm not technically not near her. I wasn't talking to her. I wasn't doing.
Bro, you guys were walking side by side.
I had no
on US 1. All right, come over here. Let me see if I can call your PO.
Right. That's not right.
Are you in handcuffs?
No, but still, you're just gonna try to arrest me now?
No, right there in front of my car. Over here.
No, you're gonna try.
It's probation. Real quick, I forgot the super chats. Hey, the odds are talking another $5. Stop it, dude. You contributed enough. I appreciate it, but stop it. You two in role playing? Oh my. No, that was terrible. Oh my. There we go. Nathan, $5. Artie, title for your next OnlyFans video. Artie sings sea shanties in his sea panties. P Rhymes, $2. The former mayor, Buffalo new mayor, is a socialist. That's not surprising. And another $5 from Hey, the adult is talking. Crazy bastard. Recovery coaches do that crap daily. Again, my line of work.
Try to arrest me now.
For what? I gotta call your PO and see if you're allowed to be around her.
No, I'm not. You know I'm not allowed around her, but I wasn't even looking at her.
You guys were walking side by side on US 1.
Did you see me talking to her though?
Doesn't matter.
That's not contact. No.
Stop it.
That is not contact. If I'm sitting here walking, that's not contact.
No, not here. You went in front of her. Back there, you guys were side by side.
I still never talked to her.
Okay, just relax. Let me call you.
Right. No,
who's your PO?
You guys are gonna arrest me. I don't know who my PO is.
Well, I'm gonna pull the paperwork and see.
No, you're gonna see, but you're gonna go and arrest me.
I'm gonna call them and see.
All I was doing, I was walking right in front.
No, you're walking side by side.
As you pulled me over, I was walking right.
Well, yeah, but when I first saw you, you're walking side by side.
Arrest me. I was not talking to her. I did.
You can't have any contact with her.
There was no contact.
You're walking side by side with her, bro.
Okay, I'm passing her.
No, not.
I know you. I keep on forgetting that you have said that before. The adults are talking. I apologize.
Yes, I passed her
on US 1.
Let me see the camera footage then.
All right, put your hands behind your back.
No, you can't arrest me. You can't.
Put your hands behind your back. Don't.
Stop it.
How are you
Resist.
going to arrest me?
Don't resist.
How can you arrest me?
Don't resist.
No, you got to ask me.
Don't resist.
No, sir.
Put your hands behind your back.
How can you arrest me?
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not fighting. I didn't do nothing
Raymond,
wrong.
put your hands behind your back.
No, it's not resisting. How are you guys arresting me?
110, 669.
Yeah, they were engaged in lewd hand holding on the side of the roadway. So clear probation violation. The Deacon, $10. Butters just told me, quote, "We are going to fight," end quote, after I gave him some fresh fish. And I don't know how I feel about that. If something happens, you know who it is.
How you guys arresting me?
Put your hands behind your back.
No, how you guys arresting me?
Raymond.
How you guys arresting me?
Put your hands behind your back.
No. Then would you let me go?
I need a county unit as well.
Let me go. I will be fine.
Put your hands behind your back. Quit tensing up.
I'm not tensing.
Do it now.
Okay, so I'll call police brutality if you guys slam me to the ground. Cause I'm not.
Put your arms behind your back.
I'm not resisting.
Oh! Police brutality!
Police.
You're gonna get tased. Put your hands behind your back.
Police brutality.
Put your hands behind your back.
Tase me.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Listen,
Put your hands behind your back.
I've been stabbed. You can't
Put your hands behind your back.
You cannot tase me.
Do it now.
Sir, you can't tase me.
Put your hands behind your back.
You can't tase me. I'll have a lawsuit. No,
Put your hands behind your back.
You can't tase me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Police brutality. Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
All right, well, there's that compliance.
Back up. Back up.
No. Babe, put this on camera. Police brutality.
You're already on camera.
I've just been tased. I've just been tased. Police brutality. Camera now. Camera.
I mean, I'm sure certain injuries would lead someone to be more susceptible to injury from a tase, but I don't know if a knife wound would do it. But yeah, that he was not putting his hands behind his back. He was resisting. He told them repeatedly that he was going to tase him if he didn't put his hands behind his back. He refused. He kept on refusing, and he dry stunned him. He put out the prongs. He dry stunned him.
I'm trying. Now, they just tased me. I've been stabbed. I was not resisting. He tripped me.
Were.
Put it on camera now, babe.
I'm putting it on camera.
You're on camera right now.
Quickly
Back
now.
up. Back up.
No, you can't do nothing. She can go ahead and videotape this. They just tased me.
Male security.
I am on. I have been stabbed a few years ago. I have trauma. They tased me. And they tripped me. I was not being resistant.
Wait,
Police brutality. I have a lawsuit.
Officer, can I get my wallet?
No. If it's on him, no.
Give her.
Nope.
Her
No.
wallet.
Staying on
I
you.
will fucking kick you with my foot. Give me her.
I don't think threatening to assault a police officer is going to help your case much.
I'm not gonna kick anyone.
Give me her wallet.
No, if it's on you, it goes to jail.
Give me my wallet.
You're under arrest. Give you your wallet. We will.
Give me my wallet.
Yeah, your wallet will
Give
go
it
with
to
you.
her.
No, it doesn't work like that.
No, you have to give her what I
No,
tell
I
you.
don't.
Okay, good. So now I can go ahead and sit there and have another lawsuit.
Go ahead.
Tase me again, motherfucker.
Don't tense up on me.
Tase me.
Don't tense up on me.
Tase me again. I will kick you in your shit. Tase me again. I dare you. Hey, we are homeless. This is police brutality in Bunnell, Florida. And
You're not
guess
supposed
what?
to be around, or you're on probation. You can't be around.
I genuinely don't know, Deacon. That's the one thing I don't even understand. The understanding is that he has the no contact order with her. So maybe it could have been that she'd be like, you know, we're all good now. We can hang out, knowing full well that if he is caught hanging out with her, he'd be hooked up for it. I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Never near her.
Okay.
I was walking right ahead of her.
No, walking
Don't listen to this fucking pig that tased me for no reason. I was not being resistant. And he still got a gun on my back.
It's not a gun, it's a taser.
It's still a fucking form of a gun, you
No,
fucking
it's
pig.
not. It's a taser.
Just because it looks like a gun doesn't make it a gun.
You didn't even get tased.
Or has the same form factor as a firearm.
You got
If
drive
you guys
stuff.
see this,
You got
go
drive
ahead and file this lawsuit.
Is he going to jail?
Yes, he's under arrest.
I'm under arrest for what?
Violation of your probation.
Oh, yeah?
Resisting arrest.
Oh yeah? For what, you stupid fucking cracker? For what, you stupid ass cracker?
Cracker ass cracker?
How long is he going to be in there?
It don't matter how
It's a
long
no
I'm
bond,
in
it
there
doesn't
for.
matter.
Because I'm gonna have a lawsuit on this stupid fuck.
Yeah.
What's your fucking name and your badge
Sergeant
number?
Weaver, you know me.
No, write that shit down, you
I was the one
fuck.
who saved your life when your guts were
save my fucking
when your
life.
guts were hanging out of you.
Nigga,
when
you didn't
got
save
stabbed.
my fucking life. You was one of the people that posted talking shit, you stupid cracker.
Remember when you got stabbed and your guts were hanging out? Yeah,
fucking talk
that was
about
me.
That. I'll fucking
That was
kill
me
you.
who pushed them
Keep
back.
talking about that.
Don't kill me.
PTSD! PTSD! Bringing back past memories! PTSD!
No,
So the fact that the cop is reminding him that he was there when he was stabbed and tried to save his life is conjuring up PTSD for him. I'm not gonna say anything about
Back
that.
up.
I don't know.
Don't tell my daughter to back up.
Everything goes
She's
with him.
videotaping all your shit, cracker. She's videotaping all your shit.
Everything goes
Tell
with
her
him.
to back up. This shit getting posted on Facebook too. Make your ass look like shit, you stupid fucking Jew.
Okay, I missed the anti-Semitism play from that. Yeah, I missed that one.
You got some change and stuff there too that I can get into.
Yeah, you better give that change to her.
Nope, goes with you.
No, because you're not putting that in the fucking jail. I worked hard for what I got. Don't fucking do that. Get me out. Get me in that fucking car and do your fucking job.
Car just pulled up.
I don't give a fuck about your stupid car.
You
Move
just
before I elbow you in your fucking nuts.
You just asked to get the car, didn't you?
Move before I elbow you in your fucking nuts.
Wait, don't.
Why are you gonna catch a battery LEO?
I don't give a fuck because you fucking tased me for no fucking reason.
I didn't tase you for no reason.
Yeah, you did. I was not resisting and you fucking tased
Put
me.
gloves on.
Fuck. I was not
We gotta
resisting and
double-
you fucking tased me.
Yeah, you were.
No, I was not resisting.
Everything is on camera,
and,
Raymond.
Alright, then I want to see that fucking camera footage because I was not
It's right here,
resisting.
don't worry.
I was not fighting you guys. You guys tripped me. I did nothing wrong.
Yep.
You guys cannot arrest me for sitting there saying something. You guys can't just pull up on me for no reason at all.
When it's part of your probation, then you can't
Guess
be around
what?
her.
Then
Yes,
you should
it
be
is.
arresting her too because we both have one against each other, you stupid fuck. If you knew what it really was, you're a dumbass.
Well, she can go to jail too then. Thanks for telling us. Apparently she might have one too, so.
So he just ratted her out?
Maybe she needs to go to jail also.
See, you guys really think you guys are gonna keep us apart. You guys are gonna keep fucking
Hey,
putting
I'm
me
not
in
the one
jail.
that agreed to probation.
You guys
like you
are gonna
did.
keep putting me in jail. Guess what? I'm still going back to this fucking woman regardless.
You're also gonna go to jail for threatening a law enforcement officer by saying you're gonna kill me.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Then I guess I should go ahead and do something to actually get. Then I should do something to actually give you a reason to put a charge on me, huh? Huh?
Come on.
Huh? Huh?
Come on.
What? What's up then?
Huh?
What's up? Pull your taser now.
Huh?
Pull your taser now. Pull
You
your
guys
taser
pull him
now.
back?
Pull your taser now.
You want him at my car?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
pull your
care.
taser now so I can kick you. Give you a fucking reason. What you gonna do? Slam me. Slam me. Come on.
Ooh. Oh, god damn.
You did that, not us.
Yeah, come on.
Fucking hell.
Slam me. Slam me. Come on.
You did that, not us.
Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. What? I'm a crazy ass motherfucker.
Oh my god, the dent! Oh shit! Oh, you guys can't see it. Hold on. I'm blocking the way.
Come on. Come on. Come on. What?
Oh, you guys can barely see it, but that dent
I'm a
is right
crazy ass
there. Oh, that dent is right. Okay, you can see right there. He put a fucking dent on that fucking car. So basically, destruction of government property on top of everything else.
A fucking white
No,
boy.
yeah.
You think I care? No, fuck that shit. Get your nuts off my hands. Sexual assault.
Just stop.
And disrespect. Get
Just
your
stop.
hand off me. I'll bite you.
Sexual assault and threatening to bite him.
Get your fucking.
Let me grab a spit mask. Once in, you clear, John.
Oh, those. I bet you those are like. Either those are kids' toys or dog toys. Probably both.
Fucking car! Post this on Facebook, babe.
They slammed me in the car, even though there's body camera footage.
Post your shit on Facebook.
Does he not realize what those black boxes are on these guys' chests?
You ain't fucking spreading shit, nigga. Shit. No, you ain't spreading nothing. What are you doing? No, I'm gonna move. No, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. You have no reason to arrest me. I didn't do anything. Open your feet back up. No. Charlie 211. Open your feet. No. What, you gonna drop me to the floor? Give me more police brutality evidence against you. Give me more. Come on, give me more.
I think a prone search might be safe.
Give me more.
Let's get this on first.
Give me fucking more. I can't get it.
Just wait a second.
Okay. Honda, motherfucker.
Alright. Come on.
Oh, what, you putting a bag over my head now?
It's just a spit guard. It's a spit guard, so you don't spit on us, Raymond.
What the fuck am I gonna spit on you for? You guys are fucking stupid.
I like to do prone. I can't get in there from here.
Well, why? Because you don't want people to see Raymond Matthew Glass 7/14/94. That is my identity. That's why they put this shit on my face. Put it on the motherfucking media. But now, police brutality, not resisting.
We're with the Flagler County Sheriff's Office, just so you know. Okay. You got one.
Hey, can you get her info, Commander?
County.
I think she might be on probation. She can't be around him either, so she might need to go to jail also.
Police brutality.
All right, are you gonna let us search you or no?
No.
Okay, then you're gonna go on leg shackles. You understand? Huh?
I can still go ahead and fight with those on.
This dude is just not quitting. He just not fucking quitting.
Okay.
Just no fucks are being given by Raymond this afternoon.
Okay.
You guys are fucking stupid.
They should be in my front right door.
There's nothing even left in my fucking
We gotta check benchmark to see. Huh?
I got a waistband too, I think.
For the shackles?
No, if he starts.
Yeah. I don't want to take the handcuffs off though.
No.
Well, they're in the back.
Hey, what's up, Blue Bacon?
$61.32.
Copy a name by
the way, that phone will be also put into evidence when I go to trial against you guys.
Whoa.
Her phone will be put into evidence and the video against y'all.
Don't worry, Raymond. We all have video too. Are you gonna let him? Okay.
You guys are all fucked.
Okay.
You guys got the media here now too. Y'all fucked.
Who's the media?
Oh, it has this many fucking cops just for you guys to go and take care of one individual?
Well, you're not.
Wonderful.
Well, when you're acting a fool like that, yeah, they're probably gonna call backup.
Not cooperating.
That shows how pussy you motherfuckers are, man.
Okay, Raymond.
Learn to fight your little one-on-one battles yourselves.
Okay.
And you're gonna go ahead and try to get me for threatening. Oh,
Okay.
whoop-de-doo, I threatened an officer. So fucking what?
That's against the law.
Yeah, guess what? It's not a felony either, dumbass. It's a misdemeanor.
Okay. Resisting arrest with violence is a felony.
Guess what? Yeah, where's the violence? Because I didn't swing on you or nothing.
You don't have to.
Nope, that's still violence.
Nope.
Violence is what you guys were doing, not me.
You don't have to.
Nope, you guys did the violence. So you want to go ahead and put me on resisting arrest with violence? Could be my fucking guest. I'll beat it.
Can you run her and benchmark? I think she's on probation and she can't be around him either.
What's your name?
Yeah, solid paraphernalia in his pocket too.
The other numbers here.
$61.32.
Fuck you mean stay there? I have every right to look at your fucking car number so I can go ahead and get you guys.
No, I'm trying not to choke you with your handkerchief.
Cutting it? Yep. I'm gonna fucking murder the fuck out of you motherfuckers!
It's around your neck. We're not gonna.
Doesn't matter, you fucking cut it, you fucking asshole!
You can't kick me. Now you kick me.
No, I didn't kick you.
You kicked
Alright,
him.
where's the proof? Because I went right here.
Nope.
How did I kick you?
Now you got a battery LEO, Raymond.
Nope, because I didn't kick you.
Three people saw
I did not fucking kick you. There was not three. I did not kick you.
No.
Oh yeah. No, they did right by trying to get a lady, a female officer, to run. Her.
Stop! And that was a fucking chain. That was not me.
Now you got a battery LEO, Raymond.
You didn't. See, now you're fucking lying because
you kicked forward. You kicked forward and your leg went back.
What's your badge number 2? Because I'm gonna get your ass in court too. I'm getting all you motherfuckers in court.
Can't wait.
357. Like the Mac. I'm getting all you in court.
Can't wait, Raymond.
I did not kick him. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Nope, I'm getting all you in court because I'm beating it all. Watch.
Hey, he also,
Get off
Commander.
the fucking chain
Hey,
now.
Commander.
Shut up for what?
Commander.
Shut up.
Hey, he also headbutted the car and dented it. He also dented the car.
You got a neck shackle too? Because I'll
Just
headbutt
making
your
sure
ass.
you don't kick me again, that's all. I'm standing on the chain.
No, because I didn't even fucking kick you.
Yeah.
Dented it with his forehead.
Where's the dent?
I don't know.
I don't see a dent.
Right in front of your face.
Dented my car,
There
man.
is no dent.
The sheriff just
no
noticed
dent.
this too.
There is
Brandon,
no.
what?
You did that, you stupid fuck. You slammed my head there.
On camera.
You did
On
that.
camera, Raymond.
No, it's on camera that he pushed my head there.
No, he didn't.
You did.
No, you ran up and you smashed your own head onto it.
You did.
And Officer Hershey's hand's there to prevent you from
You're a
doing it
liar.
again.
You did it. You did it anyway.
No, misdemeanor and benchmark.
On probation or supervised release status until 2023. Reference battery, LEO, firefighter, EMS.
That's her.
Yeah.
No alcohol.
He's in
Have
release for a
fun,
battery
you
LEO.
stupid fuck.
You're on inmate
Have fun
release for
what?
a battery on
You shouldn't
LEO?
even be worrying about me
Going
for
back
this.
again?
You want me to arrest
You
her?
shouldn't even worry about me with this battery on a law enforcement that.
Wait, so he was already on probation, or he was already previously hooked up for battery on a law enforcement officer?
You so-called that. I so-called did to you.
Oh yeah, the Philosopher King, he did. They say twice, but we see at least once he does it. At least once we see it on the body camera that he headbutts the fucking car on his own without anybody else's help. But they claim he did it twice.
Okay, Raymond, do you have any?
My woman.
Raymond, do you have any injuries that the ambulance needs to check out?
Yeah, definitely from you.
Okay.
What injury?
From getting
Sure,
stunned?
from getting fucking tased and from you fucking tripping me.
Okay.
What's the injury?
What's the injury? What's
No,
the
you can
complaint?
kiss my fucking ass. No, fuck
They're
you.
here. Do you want to get
No,
seen
you're
by
gonna
them?
sit there and try to act like you helping me.
Okay.
Nigga, you ain't trying to help shit. Fuck you. I don't want none of y'all services. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. I hope y'all get corona. Die.
It's not us, it's fire
I
rescue.
don't give a fuck. I hope they die too.
You don't want to see him?
No.
Okay.
You said no.
Okay.
I didn't say no.
You just
but guess
did.
What? But guess
You
what?
just said you don't want any
You can die
services.
from corona too, you fucking faggot.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Oh, god damn it.
Elbow.
Did you just hit me again?
Oh, so you gonna call it a hit again? That wasn't a hit. Nice try, you fucking faggot.
All right,
That's how I knew you was lying about the first one.
Raymond, are you gonna let us check your pockets before we get you in the car? Huh?
You gonna put me on the ground again? Good, because I'll go ahead and have more fucking
Well, we will put
evidence
you on the
against
ground if you don't let us search
Do it.
you.
I'll make sure I slam my face so fucking hard.
Okay, are you gonna let us check your pockets before we put you in the car?
Oh, fuck you.
That's a no?
I'd like to do it standing up so we don't have to go back down to the ground.
Okay, do you want to go on the ground and do it, or standing up?
You wanna fucking go ahead and put me to the ground? Feel free.
I mean, we will if we have to,
guys
but you
wanna
have
do
to be
it?
searched.
Because obviously,
Okay.
you guys like fucking roughing me up.
Okay, you have to
guys
It's a spit mask.
like fucking with the Glass family. So
Okay,
you know
Raymond.
what? You can go fuck yourself. Put me
Okay.
on the ground. I dare you.
Okay. Oh, I saved your life a few years ago, so I don't like
You
fucking
didn't
with you.
save shit.
I mean, your
My
intestines.
fucking big bro John fucking saved me
No.
because he called you guys. You
Yeah.
guys didn't save shit.
Okay, I was the one pushing your organs back inside of
You
you.
weren't the one pushing my organs. It was another buddy of mine, and that was Jamie.
No, it was
nice
me.
fucking try.
Can you let me check all your pockets standing up? I just like to.
I know who
I know,
the
that's what
fuck
you get
saved
for
my life.
pushing
Stop
his
fucking
intestines
lying
back
to me.
in.
You
Okay.
didn't save my
I
fucking
was the
life.
first one there, Raymond.
You were not the first one
Yes,
there.
I was.
The ambulance was there way before you.
No.
Yes, it was.
I was there within 10 seconds
No,
of the
you
call
weren't.
coming out. Okay.
You were not.
Okay, Raymond. Are you gonna let us check your pockets or no? So we can speed up the process?
Fuck your speedo. You guys ain't
Speedo?
gonna get it without a hassle.
Alright,
You
just a
already
little bit.
trying to. You
Just a
guys
little
are
bit.
already trying to hit
Just
me
a
with a
little bit.
fucking battery on a Leo.
Just a little
so
bit.
guess what? No, fuck you.
Okay.
Because I didn't even kick this motherfucker.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Go ahead and kick me with it then. Whatever.
You are getting hit
You
with
guys just want to fucking do it. Yeah, you ain't hurting. Stop fucking lying.
You don't have to hurt.
I never even fucking touched you. And I hope that was on the camera
It was
and
on the
everything
entire
else.
time.
If
The
it
whole
was not
time.
on camera, guess what?
You're gonna sue me?
Yeah, I'm definitely suing. I'm
Okay.
suing. So
I know, you said that
and,
about-
And see, you want to bring up my motherfucking past? You're lucky I don't fucking headbutt you in your shit right now.
Okay,
With my PTSD, which
Okay.
is also something that you.
Okay, Raymond.
Fucking knock your shit off.
Oh my
You going on
god.
this side?
Yeah.
He just will not shut the fuck up.
Knock your shit off.
Stop right there.
Stop, Raymond.
So it looks like she took probation, so she's currently on probation, and the probation says she can't use intoxicants, just normal
Okay.
stuff. It didn't
I know his has the thing where he can't have any contact with her.
Yeah, so she had those charges, and she's already pled out to like probation.
So did he.
She's on.
But she has nothing, no contact wise. Raymond, come on, get in the car.
Okay, so so she is also on probation, but she does not have a no contact order with him. That's my understanding there. Hey, the adults are talking. $2.99 is like to lewd handhold. What? Stephen Alley, $2. I was not being resisted is my new favorite line. P Rhymes, $2. Already no contact order was both ways. Like I said, they were based on what the female officer just said. They're both on probation, but it didn't sound like she had a no contact order on him. Veruku Saki 86. I apologize for if I butchered that name. I stepped out for a minute. Why is he wearing a Black Panther backwards? That is a spit mask.
Police brutality!
Stop police brutality.
Police brutality!
Stand up and
They
get
pulled me and hurt me! They pulled me by my feet and dropped me!
Get in there.
They're throwing me in!
I think that's pushing.
Police brutality!
They're pushing you in by your feet.
Police brutality! Police brutality!
Move your head. Move your head.
Police, he kicked me in my head! Police brutality!
Put your head
Police
in.
brutality!
Put your head in.
Police
Put your head
brutality!
in.
Police
Put your
brutality!
head in.
He's kneeing me in my head! Police brutality!
Pick your head up. Easy, nice and slow.
Police brutality!
Nice and slow.
You see the dent right there on the where he hit his head? There might be two of them. I know he hit it twice.
Second time, I think he hit more like the glass.
Right here, you see it? Right here?
Yep, that was that first one we were walking.
Oh, that was the
Head.
one?
Yeah. Where's he kicking?
No, right now he's kicking, but...
And of course, he's kicking inside the vehicle.
No, he won't. He is leg shackled.
Might need to in a minute. If he kicks again, we'll hobble.
This my dude with the body camera has got a lot of gas. He's burping up a storm.
Up to the jail where you just drive.
He ain't gonna break the cage.
No. That was in...
I got some right here. Appreciate it.
And we're done. Oh God. Oh, okay. I hate leeching off a donut, but he does find some epic.
Hello everyone,
ones.
Donut here. Look what I got in the mail today.
That looks fake as shit.
Hey.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, Donut. I don't have was it 100,000 or 500,000? Don't stop showing off.
And actually make some who helped boost. Another person who asked for a shout out from me was Deputy Hookem of Hookem and Bookem. Two very, very, very funny cops. Deputy Hookem is also a rapper who goes by the name Forensic. Really cool guy. Go check him out. Today, we are going to take a look at probably one of the most irritating people on the planet. I would like you to meet Pastor Goodstall Spinks of the Old Stone Church in East Haven, Connecticut.
Don't worry, guys. I keep reporting that fucking account for spam.
You have no authority in that building.
The whole incident started when 34-year-old Ryan Champlin assaulted his mother. She ran into her bedroom, locked the door, attempted to get away from him. He kicked in the door and then beat her over the head with a telephone until the phone broke. The suspect then fled the scene, went to hide at Old Stone Church while his mom was taken to the hospital. This is felony assault and domestic violence. Police found out that he was hiding in the church. They went over there, they arrested him without incident. All was fine until the pastor pulled up. She started off by blocking in the very patient lieutenant's patrol vehicle.
Complete with Mini. Yeah.
How are you?
How are you? Good. Lieutenant Murgo.
Nice to meet you.
Good. What's going on?
You tell me.
We're only 3 seconds into the video, and she's already the most condescending person I've ever seen in my life.
This is a church.
Correct.
We're protected by federal law and state law. It is a place of sanctuary and refuge.
Okay. I understand
Your
that.
officer came inside and arrested a young man that was in there. And they have no authority in that building to do any such thing.
We're 5 seconds into the video, and she's already wrong as hell. This is not England in the 1600s where the guards can't come into the church and arrest you for stealing someone's tea or some shit. This is America. When you beat the shit out of your mom with a telephone, the police can come into the church and arrest your ass.
Period.
Yeah, the whole concept of sanctuary went out of style like 200 years ago at least.
Period. Oh my God, you're so condescending. And they have every right to come in there and arrest the 34-year-old man who beat the shit out of his mom with a phone.
Yeah, she says young man, but this dude is 2 years younger than I am. Come on.
Period.
You realize that he's a domestic violence felony suspect.
I do, Lieutenant Murgo. And you realize that you see on the news all the time people taking sanctuary, refuge in a church.
I see it in Hollywood. We see it in Hollywood, not the news. Hollywood.
Correct.
And even the federal law can't come in and get them because...
Are you fucking serious, lady? Do you actually believe that U.S. Marshals are going to give 3 fucks if a fugitive is hiding out in a church?
This place is a protected place.
I understand that.
So now she's telling the good lieutenant that federal law enforcement cannot even come inside of that building. By law, mind you. We're already like a minute into the video. I would have already told her to kick rocks, that she's wrong, and drove off. Thank God we have patient lieutenants like this.
Yes.
You understand that he assaulted his mother to the fact that she's at the hospital now. We have a domestic violence victim at the hospital, and he's a felony suspect that was wanted for, amongst other things, assault in the 2nd degree, interfering with a 911 emergency phone call. His family is terrified of him, okay? I understand what you're saying, all right? But if there has to be
this way, you don't get to violate the law to enforce the law. You don't get to do that.
But
I asked them to wait 5 minutes.
We don't have that
5 minutes. Oh,
we don't have that time.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Let me explain something to this nutty lady. There is a preschool and a daycare center attached to that church with children in it. A felonious suspect who just beat the hell out of his mom with a cell phone, putting her in the hospital, is inside that church, and they know it. But according to her, oh, they have time. They could have waited. Get a hold of yourself, lady.
I understand what you're saying. You're very passionate about this, and I get it. I totally respect that, and this is no disrespect to the church.
Okay. I apologize. $5 from Philosopher King Gaming. I saw a clip making the rounds from Facebook from the former cop smiling at the camera before going hands-on at a traffic stop. Do we have the full video? I have no idea about that one. I couldn't tell you. P Rhymes, $5. No, Artie, it's a thing. She's confusing ICE arresting immigrants with police arresting a felony suspect.
Church. That being said,
that
being said,
so
ma'am,
immigration?
with that being said, if there's going to be a mistake here, we're going to err on the side of caution.
Good.
And we're going to apprehend the suspect.
And you could have waited because they knew I was 5 minutes away.
Ma'am,
no.
You don't. Ma'am, you have nothing to do. You have nothing to do with a felony assault that took place.
I do when the person
tree.
that's being charged is in my church.
And we don't owe
I
anything
have
to the
everything to do with it.
We don't owe anything to the victim.
When the person being charged is in my church.
We don't have anything. We don't have anything owed to the victim here. That's the thing here, and I understand.
I understand what you're saying, but what you don't seem to want to hear is that you didn't have the authority to do that.
Do what?
Come into this church and arrest anybody.
that young man could have been counseled by his pastor to walk out the door of that church, meet you in the parking lot.
And do you think that's what would have happened?
I do, because this is how it's supposed to work.
Okay.
Okay. Let the pastor tell the police lieutenant how policing is supposed to work, because that works every time. I don't know if you guys do this, but every time police get into an incident, we make sure to get on our cell phones, pull up Facebook, and see how the public wants us to handle situations.
But
You
how
don't
it's supposed
get
to
to
work,
come in.
ma'am, how it's supposed to work and how these things actually work are two different things, okay? So
It's not Hollywood. It's not Hollywood.
Listen, I wasn't born yesterday.
Are you sure about that?
And I'm not appreciating this at all.
I
Got
get
it?
it.
I'm not appreciating this.
ma'am,
I respect
I'm just
your
letting
work.
you know where
I
our
am not
stance is.
stupid.
Fooled the shit out of me.
Where
I
our
am
stance is.
stupid.
I'm just letting you know where our stance is.
I
okay?
understand. You want to arrest the domestic violence perpetrator.
Make sure you get that one right.
I understand that.
Okay.
I get that.
Thank you.
I get that. I was a hospital chaplain at a regional trauma center for years.
Don't you know who I am?
Okay.
You want to know how much domestic violence I've seen? Much more than you've seen, probably.
Hopefully a lot, okay?
Much more than you've seen.
I understand
that
what you're saying.
young man
Hey, Darby.
is safe in that building, and until he comes out on his own, you have no authority.
So he can just stay in the church indefinitely and not answer to his alleged crimes. Okay. Got it.
And you violated the law.
We violated the law.
You did.
Why is she treating this like he stole a candy bar from the store? Even her facial expressions are so condescending to the lieutenant who's being incredibly nice to her. He hasn't even said anything about her being wrong about everything that's coming out of her mouth. Look at that smug face. You did. You violated the law. You don't know nothing about the law, Lieutenant.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but in this situation, all right, it was the better play for us to apprehend a violent suspect.
It is not.
It was our only play.
Not.
It was our only play at that point.
The young man.
Baker Street Gaming, thank you for the £9.99 super chat. She sounds just as stuck up as the Port Authority who lost her job. Oh yeah, no, her tone of voice sounds exactly like Karen from the Port Authority in New Jersey. Yeah, I know. Exact tone of voice, exact mannerisms, exact attitude.
Man would have walked out that door and turned himself in.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Just
ask away.
Do you think that in the real world, how your theory would have actually happened?
Do you have any idea about the relationship I have with that young man? No, you don't. Not one bit. All you see is the bad guy. That's all you see, and you're going to take him away.
We have a victim that's at the hospital.
And I respect that.
Do you?
And I respect his rights, too. And what you didn't respect his rights at all.
Okay. Well,
he had the right to be in there, waiting for his pastor to come in a safe place, sheltered, so that he could be counseled about what to do next.
He was arrested for a violent felony.
I understand.
Okay.
And that arrest could have been made outside the church.
Had we just
legally.
had we just walked away, just answer. Had we just walked away?
Nobody asked you to walk away. I asked him to wait. Wait. And look at all the time now you have to stand here in this parking lot and argue with me, but you didn't have 5 minutes to wait.
I had 3 officers that just went to another domestic violence incident, lights and sirens, while we were here.
Sorry.
I talked to my Reverend Mom, and she said, yes, you can use that. Should you is a better question, depending on what type of church this is. Yes, she can do this. As in, she can tell the cops that they cannot come in and arrest a fugitive in the church.
All the time in the world now because they arrested him.
I would, but you say I wouldn't, though.
Him inside the church before he could hurt you or any of the children or any of the other people inside of the church. If you listen closely, the other officer said, while we were here arresting him, we got another call for domestic violence, and 3 of our officers had to leave this scene to go to that one. She just shrugs her shoulders and says, sorry.
I had 3 officers that just went to another domestic violence incident, lights and sirens, while we were here.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
At this point, we have him in custody.
It does not justify you doing what you did.
I'm just trying to talk to try
it
to
doesn't
make you understand
just. I know what you did. I understand what you did. What you
Donut is watching, already watching Donut. Wait, Donut isn't even live right now. Come on now.
What you did is illegal.
I understand.
That's the part you guys just have the barrier up. You don't get to do that. I could have walked him out and put him in your custody. He could have walked out on
How do you know
his
that you
own.
weren't in danger, ma'am?
I wish I could collab with Donut.
I know
That's never gonna happen.
I know him.
I am a small fry.
You don't.
So by her logic, if you know somebody, they won't hurt you. Also, there's a magical force field around that church that doesn't allow law enforcement to come in. It's blowing her mind that the magic force field around the church didn't work. And who the fuck are you? Why are you getting involved in this situation?
And there are a lot of people.
The only thing that we know about this young man is that he assaulted his mother to the point where she had to go to the hospital. That he ripped the phone out of her hands and assaulted her with it. He hit her with the phone. Okay? We have a violent domestic while she's trying to dial 911. He interfered with all of that.
Yes,
okay?
he told me he did that.
All right, so I understand that.
Understand the meaning of the word sanctuary.
I understand that.
No, you don't.
Place.
It means
Oh my god, look at the hand gestures. The hand gestures, y'all.
you don't have
exactly.
You have zero rights in that building.
This is America, lady, and if a police officer needs to arrest somebody who just committed a felony, they will take that door off its fucking hinges if they need to. Your magic sanctuary bubble doesn't work like that, and the law also doesn't work like that.
Zero rights. I don't care who let you in. Nobody told you to arrest that man.
Ma'am,
nobody invited you in
family,
to arrest that man.
The rest of his family at this point is not in danger anymore.
And this
okay,
church,
so I'm sorry that we may have violated.
You be sorry all you want. You have not heard the end of this. It's going to get ugly. You didn't have.
Apparently, according to my chat, she was fired by the congregation after this.
The right to do that.
Ma'am,
we had.
Yeah, you could stream Chuck.
Take a domestic violence suspect into custody.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Of course you do.
We had that duty.
Of course you do, and
okay.
it's not either or like you want to make it. It's not either or like you would like it to be.
I'm just telling you that that's the safer play.
It's not either or the way you'd like to play it out to be. The reality is that is a sanctuary, and you have no authority.
We didn't force our way into the church.
No
you didn't. But you were asked by the pastor of the church not to do that, to wait.
Ma'am,
I was 5 minutes away.
But we don't. Our timeline isn't on whether or not the pastor is 5 or 10 minutes away.
You've got all this time.
So not only does she believe in her magic bubble now, she doesn't understand how time works. They have time now because the person's in custody. They have the time now because they're taking that time out of their day when they could be patrolling or doing something else just to argue with your dumbass at a parking lot for 10 minutes. Who let this potato be a pastor?
Once he's in custody. Once he's in custody, yes.
He was going nowhere. He was going nowhere.
How can you say that? And what if he did?
Out of the building, you could have
wasn't unaccounted
What if he did? Then we have a family that's terrified.
I'm done with this.
Why?
You were here. He was here.
Okay.
If he had walked out of the building,
right.
you had every right to arrest him. When he's in that building,
you have no authority. None.
We did not force our way into the church.
I didn't say you did.
Matter of fact, we welcomed into the church.
Nobody invited you to come in. They opened the door for you. You come in with all your authority that you don't have, and they don't know you don't have any authority, but you know you don't have any, and you exercise
any authority
it anyway.
To arrest a felony
you have
suspect?
no authority in that building.
Okay.
I am the pastor.
Okay. This comes down to what we consider to be exigent circumstances. If the officers are in active and hot pursuit of a fugitive, of a fleeing suspect, then they can enter into the building, even somebody else's home without a warrant. Again, exigent circumstances, hot pursuit. It has to be in the active, somebody is actively fleeing police and they are actively searching for them. Then yes, they can actually enter the church or enter a building. Again, there's apparently I may be wrong. That churches do have some level of sanctuary, but it is what it is.
Of this church,
I
asked him to wait. Not happening today. You violated your own authority. You violated the law that you are supposed to be enforcing.
Okay.
And that's not okay.
All right.
That is not okay.
She's potatoing all over the officer. She's potatoing
Here's
all.
what Mom is saying. Deacon, here's what Mom is saying. It has to do with the building in and of itself. In itself, in most churches, except the Catholic churches, do not own the building.
All over the place. And I don't know who these fucking people are in the back who are backing her up. If they agree with her, think of how many hundreds of people in the church probably agree with her on this stupid shit.
His family is a little
What
bit
matters
safer because
is
he's
who
now in
owns the
custody.
building.
The
Okay.
whole world
Gotcha.
is safer.
Right
And you
on.
want to know something? Everybody in this church was just fine. There have been a whole bunch of people here all day. The young man didn't touch anybody.
We're forgetting that there's a victim
here,
here,
and
ma'am.
doing a puzzle. I am not forgetting anything. You're
you seem to
forgetting
be.
that is a church.
We're forgetting that there's a domestic violence victim that's in the hospital right now that was assaulted
I'm
with a
not
phone.
forgetting anything.
Okay.
The young
All right.
man would have been counseled by his pastor to call an attorney to go out and turn himself in to the police.
At that
but
point,
for you to come
him
in,
turning himself in is off the table at that point, man.
for you to come in and arrest him in that church is a violation of his rights.
Violation
A
of his
violation
rights.
of his rights. Yes, because you want to know something? Even people in jail, even people in prison have rights.
Yeah. They do. Whether they have a right to not be arrested inside of a church is a separate question, though.
Even people in prison have rights.
I'm not saying that he doesn't have rights.
He had every right to sit at that church without being arrested in the church. That is his
Indefinitely?
right in this country. That is his right.
Well, at that point,
You don't
we had
have to like
apprehend-
it.
We had to apprehend the suspect, and that's that. All right?
God dang, you nutty fucking potato. This is a person that has so much influence over hundreds of people. I had to watch this more than a few times while I was making this video, and now I need a drink. Anyways, everyone, this is Donut. I'm going to be streaming at 8:30 p.m. EST. Come hang out,
Not for every
twitch.tv/Donut
church.
Operator.
Right.
Please have a fantastic day.
Oh, God. Are there Karens left? Was there a new Karen uploaded? Oh, God, there was. Oh, God, there was. All right, fine. This is going to be it. This is the last video, and then I'm calling it. Last video. And then I'm calling it. Last video.
Okay.
No more fish.
Yep, no more fish. Yeah, someone scared him away.
Fish Karen.
It's a little unacceptable, but we'll leave. Just trying to fish, that's all we're doing.
Bye.
See ya.
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Pay no taxes. You want the immigration service to come out here? Okay. Show me your IDs. Show me your IDs. I am the frickin' person living behind listening to this atrocious noise coming into my house. Yeah, you're screwed up. Okay, immigration, yeah. Okay, you moved that tile saw inside the house. No.
Huh?
Hey, chip it. What are you doing? Chip it. You're gonna have the immigration service out here.
Do not remain, sir. You're not present. Because I'm angry. She came in there. You're not a manager. No, you're not a manager. You're not a manager. No, that's not pharmacy. I'm taking this, and I'm leaving, and I'm also taking something. I'm taking another juice because you did not give me a receipt.
Wait, so she just jacked another... She just jacked another Snapple because she didn't get a receipt?
And that's not a cappuccino. You're not the manager. You're cheating me. You're not the manager. You stay out of it. Stay out of it. And I'm talking to you. I'm talking to her.
I think when I first saw this, I thought she was working, but no, it looks like she's on lunch break and she's losing it at a coffee shop.
I can't hear you. Go back to where you came from. You do not live here.
And then she goes with the fucking racism with the go back to where you came from. You don't live here. The fuck?
That's obvious.
You don't want the blonde girl on.
She's a liar. She's not a manager. You're not a manager. Go back to where you live. You don't live here. That's obvious.
I apologize. I'm not sure why she was mad. She's going back to Burger King.
I'm not sure what language we're speaking.
Yeah.
That was.
Why? Just explain to me why, Kiki, you're refusing my services.
Sir.
Because I'm mixed race? That's why? Because I'm half black? Yes, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. Because
really?
I have a
Sir,
double rule.
What? Because he's mixed race?
I have a double room. I have a double room, and then the room is wrong on my reservation.
That's 72 and 31, sir. I'm going to cancel the reservation. You have a blessed rest of your day, sir.
May I have a receipt for the cancellation, please?
Yes, you sure can.
Because you didn't want to deal with me anyway. Just racist. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. But definitely, I got you on tape, and it'll definitely go to Motel 6, and it'll definitely go viral. So you're refusing my service because I'm light skinned with long hair. Like real talk. You're refusing.
Look at her fucking face. Look at her fucking.
You're refusing my service because I'm light skinned with long hair. Like real talk.
This motherfucker.
Refusing my service. You laughed at me when I walked in, and you're refusing my service now. Just tell me why you're refusing my services. I already paid. The room is wrong, and I said here, and you said no. It's gonna go viral anyway. But just tell me though, Kiki, why are you refusing my services though? Real, this is the Motel 6 way. Motel 6. Kiki is refusing my
and the dude in the back is just struggling not to laugh.
services for no. What is your reason why, Kiki? That you're refusing my services? I booked. The room is wrong. And I still didn't give you no complaint. I walked in, you laughed because I pulled instead of pushed. Or pulled, like, come on. And then you're refusing my room. Like, I don't get it. What's good? But it's cool.
Transport or on public transport, you're supposed to be wearing a mask.
That's fine, I have an exemption. I don't need a mask. I have an exemption. I don't need to show you my exemption. I have asthma. I'm an asthma sufferer. I don't wear a mask ever. So, I'm sorry.
Well, you can't travel on a train.
I can travel on a train. I have an exemption. I have an exemption.
Australia?
Do you need to film?
Pardon? Do you need to film? He's filming.
All right,
I'm
hang on
not
a
a
second.
threat to you. I'm a single person on the train without a mask on because I have an exemption.
That's all right. We'll
That's
take your
fine.
details.
You don't have to take my details.
We'll be taking your details.
I'm not obliged to give you my details. I know my rights. I know my rights.
I'm sure you do.
Yes. So you can ask away. You are not getting my details, and I do not need to give you my mask exemption. I don't even need to speak to you.
Come with me.
Excuse me. That's my personal bag.
Yeah, come with me.
Excuse me. You can't do this. I don't need to. Excuse me. That is my bag.
So now
you have my bag. You have my bag.
Okay, I actually want to know about that tactic. That she was clearly refusing to get out of the train, right? So, in order to get her out of the train without putting hands on her, the cop, like, just takes her bag and basically gets her out of the train like that. I mean, is that appropriate? I mean, I feel like that's a better solution than having to put their hands on her. But I don't know. I think that's very I think that's clever by the officer.
No, I can't. I'm not giving you under. That is my bag.
Give me my bag. Give me. You're antagonizing me. Now give me my bag.
Now him trying to search it, I don't know about that.
You are antagonizing me. I have anxiety. I'm asthma. Now give me my bag. Give me my bag.
To save your
You are antagonizing people. Well, give me my bag. I don't need to. Do you know this? Why are you doing this, please? You don't need to do this.
Everybody else in this train
That's
is
right.
doing the right thing.
Because they have an exemption.
Take your exemption.
I don't have to show you. It is a personal thing between my doctor and me. I have an exam. I'm not trying to start an argument. I don't need to give you my name.
I like how she's basically trying to cite HIPAA without saying HIPAA.
You know this.
Almost like she got this script off the internet that has been revised for the Commonwealth nations outside of the U.S.
I know you can see it in my eyes.
I'm going to take you all down outside the railway today. It's okay, you feel me?
Do you feel like a really big man? Do you feel like a big man? You've just taken a young girl's bag off her because you won't present a mask exemption to you or details. You are doing the wrong thing. Crimes against humanity is so big right now. My chip, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, do you? You really don't. You've got no idea what is happening in the world. You're just enforcing this.
Honestly, the train looks like it's the same manufacturer as NJ Transit.
I'm not going to tell you. You have to do your own way. You have to wake yourselves up. No one else is going to do it for you.
I have a question. When y'all got out of the car the other day, and my old man was right here, why was y'all being rude? Because that right there made him cry all motherfucking night.
Rude about what?
Laughing at him.
About what?
I don't know. Y'all were sitting, your old lady was sitting right here staring at him, and so were
Wait, Jassa, Australia does actually have its own HIPAA, and it's called HIPAA?
y'all's friends, and y'all were cracking up. When you came out, you looked at him too.
Oh, no, we just got...
Now don't answer no stupid-ass question.
That's not stupid. I'm just asking.
I promise you that every day I come out here from now on, I'm going to make fun of you every time I walk out the door. Every time I go in the door, I'm going to make fun of you.
Well,
I don't
just
care.
like I'm going to do you.
I don't care if you sit over there and cry yourself to sleep every night.
Well, you don't have to.
But if you don't break your ass over there...
I want you to put me out. I want you to do it.
Man, he can't put you in jail.
I know we
go
can't.
to hell, you son of a...
Get the hell out of this yard.
No, you put me out.
You got
He's going to put me out.
5 minutes. Get the fuck out of this yard, you stupid fucking bitch.
Hey, you need to quit
Or
calling
get
goddamn
the fuck over there.
Hey, you call about it. You call him now, you sorry son of a bitch.
What are you gonna fucking do?
You do something.
Put your fucking hands
got
on me.
him do something.
Hang on. I got the perfect thing for this. Hang on. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I want you to touch
I
me.
want you to put me out of the
fucking
yard.
bad.
Put me out of the yard.
So he
Touch me.
can put you in jail.
You want me out of the yard? Put me out.
Daughter, I'm not prissy. You guys just need to...
Shut up. This
He
is what?
needs to leave.
I asked a simple question.
Get the fuck out of the fucking yard. Get the fuck out. I'm telling you. Fine. Get the fuck out of the fucking yard. Get the fuck out of here.
Put your hands on me.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, your voice got deep. But now it's back.
Get the fuck.
You put your hands up. Fuck you.
You two, let's
Put
go.
me out. No.
No, you're all
You back the fuck up.
Get the fuck out. You
No. Fuck you. I know.
Oh, she just touched me. I'm hurt.
Hey, you touch my mama. I'm fucking you up.
Keep recording.
Let's go. Oreo, come here now. Oreo. Or, babe, get Oreo
All
now.
my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water.
I'm getting my
Dark
goddamn
and dusty,
Guys, please.
red on the sky.
No,
let her. I'm getting my goddamn. I'm getting my motherfucking off. No, stop, babe, stop. Oh my God. Babe, stop, babe. Stop, please stop. Say what you
that I should have done yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, take me home.
I thought that was an excellent end right there. Okay, $5, Deacon. I am starting to understand that more, that people, understand more that people don't know what words mean, and I might need to start a Kickstarter just to give out dictionaries. Yeah. Christopher Jordan, $5. I nearly choked Artie, LMAO. And Lily, $20. Thank you so much for that. Best ever. That was going through my fucking head when I was watching this. Like, this did not look like Florida. This looked like straight up Appalachia, West Virginia, country roads with this neighbor feud right there. My God. Oh. I'm not. I gotta stop, y'all. Y'all gotta stop. I gotta stop. Do not make me go further. Y'all are gonna be making me sing. I don't want to sing anymore. I'm tired of singing. Crazy bastards. There aren't any more Karens. All right, I think that was a good way to end the night. So I'm gonna stop there. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't gone, go ahead and check out Chuck Chases the Facts. He's live right now. I'm going to call it a night, as I should. And you guys take care. My parents are here. They're visiting for the next 10 days or so. They might be on stream sometime, who knows, but I will not be live until probably around Monday. But I do have the week off on Monday, so, you know, check that out. But yeah, I will see you guys on Monday when I see you. All right, take care, guys. Thank you very much, as always, for all of your support. You guys are generous as all hell. I can't believe it. Lily, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Another $20. You did not need to do that. You shouldn't have done that. Good night, all. Thank you very much for that. Adios. See ya. No Gale. Ever.